Hey everyone, it's me Doomlink, and welcome back to the Ocarina of Time livestream playthrough. It is currently the 17th part, and it is the 1st of March, actually. I wanted to record on the leap year day of whatever it was, February 29th, and unfortunately I was not really in a position to record yesterday. But anyway, as you can see, my camera positioning is slightly different to what it was before. Again, I've been playing around with the camera position. I definitely want it to be straight on still. That's important for me because I think it looks good. But one thing that I noticed when I was comparing my previous camera positioning to the one where it was straight on, which was present in both parts 3 and 4 of Let's Play Majora's Mask live, and I think the last 2 or 3 recordings of Ocarina of Time as well. It was just a little bit too far away. I felt distant. It wasn't intimate anymore, like my old camera position. And then I realized, well, I could just bring the camera forward. I mean, it's not difficult, so that's what I'm doing now. So, yeah. I'm just gonna actually I can't really reposition my microphone. This is fine, I think. I mean, it's no more or less in the way than it was when I was recording before, so... Yeah, in terms of what we're going to be doing in this video, this is going to be a long recording. It's going to be about 2 hours and 40 minutes to 3 hours, something like that. Oh god, I'm here. Okay, well, we'll just leave and play the Ocarina and get to the Temple of Time. Actually, no, we don't need to do that because we can go to the desert. I just need to remember the song. I'm going to be pouring some beverages in a moment, beverages plural. I'll actually pour one beverage first because it's important. Because it involves my hydration. Never mind, I'm pouring another one. As you can see, I'm fucking thirsty. This one had ice in it, it's all melted inside the carafe now. It's very good. Okay, hold on, I just realized that I need to go and bring my chats up. Now, I was streaming, my bitrate was 10k kilobits when I was recording my last Majora's Mask video, and Twitch was losing its mind. It couldn't fucking handle it. Like, it's unstable. The bitrate is too high. And so I thought that I'd drop it down to 8k for this video. Seems it's still unstable, thanks Twitch for being useless as usual. But, you know, it's like sometimes I think YouTube's useless, and then sometimes I think Twitch is useless. I think the problem is that they're both fucking useless. I think that's the take home today. For example, as I'm looking at this now, YouTube says that I'm recording Majora's Mask, and Twitch is unstable, so, you know, what do I do? At the very least, the VOD is always looking good, so that's a positive. Okay, so yeah, the plan is, for now, that I'm going to try and... Hold on, let's just play this first, and then I'll go into my monologue explanation. Might bring the mic a little bit closer. This is going to be really loud. Just be prepared for this. Sorry, guys. But yeah, I just wanted to... again, it's better to actually make these preparations before I'm live, but no, that would make a little bit too much sense, wouldn't it, Doomlink? A down A, that's easy to remember. Oh, really? It's... Okay. I thought that's what it was, but apparently... What's going... Oh. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I accidentally put on the lens of truth, and I'm like... Did I die, or what? Anyway. Is A incorporated into the second half of it as well? Oh. Is that right? I must have been playing something else. What the fuck am I doing right now? Am I really getting confused with a different song? A down A, okay. I was obviously getting confused with a different song. You guys probably know what song that was. It might have been the Bolero of Fire, something like that. Anyway, because this is going to be a long recording, I'm going to be drinking some whiskey today. And that's an interesting story because I was going to get the Naked Grouse. Now, the Naked Grouse is a nice blend. Most of you whiskey drinkers are probably familiar with the famous grouse. There's a lot of different grouse drinks. You've got, you know, vintage grouse, black grouse, naked grouse, for example. I was going to get the Naked Grouse, and then, well, I'd actually forgotten how expensive it was. It's like $60 Australian at my local bottle shop. And then I saw that, and then you know that meme with the guy from Spider-Man when he's like laughing while tilting his head back? That was me in the bottle shop when I realized that it would only be an extra $5 to get a bottle of the Ardmore. So that's what I went and did. I got a bottle of the Ardmore, and here I am, stupid me, not getting the bottle and bringing it here. So I have to go and get up and grab it in a moment. My analog stick is being sticky as hell. Let's go and unstick that by... Oh, I'm getting attacked by these guys. One moment. I was not in a good position just there. Where the hell am I going? Can you shut up? I wonder who built the Spirit Temple and for what purpose. As per usual, Navi is not contributing anything of worth to the situation. I just need to go and get my bottle of Ardmore. I apologise for the cicadas outside because it's always important that I do apologise for that. And yeah, I'll be back in just a moment. Oh god. Let's not, the reason why I had to fall into my chair was because, you know, it's a fucking obstacle course to get into my little... I've got a circle, I've got a desk here, I've got a mic here. Reconnection successful. Okay, we should be back, guys. It's good because there was no one watching live anyway, as far as I can tell. So, yeah. I don't know why OBS just decided to go and disconnect there, but it was not really a good thing. I guess I should be doing this on camera. I don't know. It's not very important. I'm opening a bottle, so how exciting. Uncorker. And then there you go. That's a bottle of whiskey uncorked. Anyway, so yeah, the Ardmore, amazing taste for not too much money-wise, and then, yeah, that's the story. Been a little while since I've had some whiskey. It's about time, actually. But yeah, the reason why I usually drink for long recordings is because I'm not really good at keeping myself interested in the recording process over a long period of time. So how do you do that? Have some whiskey. Oh, that's the life. Okay, now where the hell are we going? Over here. It's because I couldn't really see the entrance over there. It sort of blends in with everything else, you know? But anyway. So what I was going to explain before, I was wanting to play the song to come here before explaining this, but what I would like to do in this video is try and cover everything that needs to be done in the Spirit Temple in both the child form and adult form. I don't know how long that's going to take. I may need to stop in the middle of it, because I do have to be somewhere in about 3 hours. So, or rather, I have to leave to go somewhere in 3 hours. So what that means is that I may very well have to, you know, stop in the middle of doing the second half of the dungeon, which will be when we are an adult. So, yeah, I don't really know what to expect there. We will have to see. I will do my best to do this nice and quickly, but for now, I'm going to go and collect some hearts, if you don't mind, because I am losing some of them, or missing some of them is the terminology I wanted to be using there. Alright, you need to relax. Oh, it seems that Link's puny sword does not really do much to these Armos knights. Or Armos statues, I think they're called. Maybe, I don't know. Either or, you know what I'm talking about. I said Armos, that's all you need to know. We still can't interact with this. We will be able to later, and probably as an adult. But for now, we will head down this way. Oh, there is a person. Hello. She is Naboru. I'm calling her Naboru instead of Naboru, if you don't mind. I haven't seen you around, kid. What do you want? I want to... Looking for the sages. A sage? I don't know anyone like that. Well, I was trying to be a little bit more enlightened, and apparently that's not what you were looking for. To see the temple. You're just a kid. The temple is no place for kids. What the actual fuck do you want from me? This woman needs a smack across the fucking face. Nothing, really. You have nothing to do? What good timing. Can you do me a favor, kid? Wait a second. I want to ask you first. You wouldn't happen to be one of Ganondorf's followers, would you? What if I am? I hate Ganondorf. Aha! You've got guts. I think I like you. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Naboru of the Gerudo. I'm a lone wolf thief. But don't get me wrong. Though we're both thieves, I'm completely different from Ganondorf. Right. With his followers, he stole from women and children. And he even killed people. So what, you're selective about who you steal from? Why? You're a thief. A thief is a thief. A kid like you may not know this, but the Gerudo race consists only of women. Only one man is born every 100 years. Well, bloody hell, he must have his work cut out for him. Even though our laws say that lone male Gerudo must become king of the Gerudo, I'll never bow to such an evil man. Again, I don't know where they, or rather how they explain only having one man born every 100 years, yet they have an entire generation, like several generations of fucking women. Like, they must reproduce asexually. There is no other explanation. Fucking weird alien people. By the way, what is your name, kid? Link? What kind of name is that? Well, anyway. Sorry. I want to ask you a favor. What kind of name is Naboru? Will you go through this tiny hole and get a treasure that's inside? You mean your tiny hole? No. The treasure is the silver gauntlets. If you equip them, you can easily push and pull very heavy things. No, 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 kid. Don't even think about taking this treasure for yourself. The silver gauntlets won't fit a little kid like you if you try to equip them. So this is the idea. We want to use them as an adult. How's the camera positioning, by the way? Like, am I happy with this? I think so. Seems alright to me. Again, it's closer, it's a little bit more intimate, that's pretty much what I was looking for. It was a bit too far away before. Anyway, so she wants me to give the gauntlets to her when I get them. So she wants to basically use me as her little, I was going to say manservant, but more like child servant, which is a lot worse. Ganondorf and his minions are using the Spirit Temple as a hideout. I do apologise for the cicadas. I swear to God they were not being this loud before I started the recording, but as per usual, the cicadas right on cue decide to have a fucking orchestral symphony when I start recording, so yeah, kind of annoying. Only the silver gauntlets will allow me to sneak deep into the temple. Once there, I'm going to steal all the treasure inside and mess up their plans. Sounds like a good way to get killed. How about it? Will you do it? Yes. Thanks, kid. You and I, let's give Ganondorf and his followers a big surprise, shall we? Sure. Sounds like a real good plan. Actually, you know the best thing about my laptop? Some of you may very well be aware of the fact that I needed to get a new laptop somewhat recently, like 3 months ago or so. And the reason why was because my old one went ahead and died. Basically would blue screen on a timer. I think it was, you know, every first time you'd launch it, 5 minutes, and then after that it would be every minute or 2 minutes, something like that. So I had to get a new laptop. I got it secondhand. And it's a lot bigger, so I've actually got space to pretty much use it as a drink holder for when I'm recording, because my laptop's a lot closer to me here. It's more in my reach than over here on my desk. So yeah, now I can use it as a drink holder for not just my whiskey, but also my water, so that works out very well. Sorry for slurping. I'm just that fucking thirsty, you know. Come on. But yeah, really, like, some of you may say, why would you use a laptop as a drink holder, Doomlink? Liquids and electronics do not go well together, and you know what I would say in response to that? You're dead right, but you know what? I live life on the edge, that's just how it goes. I always love it how you get a good view right inside Link's asshole when you start crawling through a hole. Which is a great sentence that I just spoke, you can put that on a shirt if you want. Alrighty. So I think we do have the temple music going right now, which is always good. I do love the Spirit Temple music, it is one of my favourite themes from the Zelda series. Alright, we do have the slingshot, so we can go and kill you as well. Particularly you, because you're fucking immolated. And then you as well. Got some Deku Seeds from some keys, that's very useful. So we have another hole to crawl through here. It seems that we can't go in any other directions. Came from there, and now two... Actually, what we can do is try and kill all Keys in the room. Then we might actually be given... Oh, God. Might be given another direction to go in. That oftentimes happens. Doesn't seem like that's the case in this room, unless this Armo statue comes alive. Yes, he does. How do we kill him? We can throw bombs, can't we? Yeah, we can. So let's kill this Armo statue, and then maybe if we've killed everyone in the room, we can actually... Okay, that didn't work out so well, did it? Drop. Come on, man. There we go. And then he's going to jump around and explode. Not on me, please. Jesus Christ. Okay, so if you do kill all the enemies in the room, you are given access to at least one of those directions. Let's have a look. Both of them. Okay. Well, we'll hold off on crawling through that passageway for now, and we'll instead go through here. So we took the left path first, of course the left-hand path for obvious reasons, you know, all symbolism, but seriously. And then some of you might say, I like that Entombed album. Can you not fall off, please? Oh, you fucking asshole. No way. This is what happens when you take the left-hand path. Okay, now, use your jump attack, Link. Look how tall this guy is compared to me. I thought you were about to jump off the edge there. Come on. I can either, you know, imitate Blaze Bailey, falling down. That's like, if you want to know out of key, it was that. Come on, this is terrible. Yeah, when it comes to singing, you either go the whole way, or you don't bother. Because otherwise it sounds terrible. It's embarrassing to actually try and sing. Then you end up with something worse. Alright. We got a fucking Deku Nut from that. Excellent. What is going on with me? Like, what's going on with me? Are you going to be alive again? I just had it in my head that there was an area that I could walk through down there. But no, actually that's not what was happening at all. Please die. Okay, turn, Link, if you can manage that. This turtling bastard. You think you are the only one who can fucking jump attack, mate? Come on. No, you don't. How many hits does it fucking take to kill you, mate? I'm actually getting upset. Fuck you. Okay, so I don't really know what's happening with you. You're having a bit of fun, are you? Okay. I don't know if a boomerang will sort you out, but I can try. Can you fucking behave yourself? Like, how am I supposed to hit you? Is hitting you even going to achieve anything? Okay, slingshot maybe? I don't know. What are we going to do to hurt you? Just equip bombs here. Slingshot? Did that work? That fucking worked. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that frickin', oh, that didn't work. But yeah, if you heard, there was that sort of bouncing sound that you get with metal when the Deku Seed made contact with the skull, but it still killed it, which is kind of crazy. Oh, come on. So yeah, we need to use the boomerang to hit this thing. There we go. Learning how to use a boomerang with an Australian. Alrighty, we've got a chest here. And it looks like this is probably the door, the one that we're about to walk into, that we could have gone... Thanks. Well, I mean, to be fair, I didn't have a Deku shield because my last one burnt, but I'd say I'm probably going to have this one burn as well with all these fucking flaming keys around the place. But anyway, this might be the door that I could have gone through before. I think so. No, it isn't. Okay. Well, obviously my sense of direction is fucked. I think that door is the one that I was thinking of right there. That creates a fire thing? Yeah, look at that. My shield's already been burnt. What a fucking retarded thing to give me a Deku shield now. When you suck so hard. Okay, so how do I deal with this thing over here? It's like this weird fucking totem pole. Go away. No, you don't. Look at this magical fire. What's happening over here? What's the point of this? Okay, how do I kill you? Do I need to use bombs? Do I use a boomerang? Like, what's the deal? Try to be a little bit more accurate, Link, if you can fucking manage that. Okay, I think I heard the sound of that not affecting him. My next best bet. That sounds like it does damage, but no, I don't think so somehow. Well, I can try to hit him. No, stop it. You're burning me alive. I just feel like I need to dispatch of that thing so as to enter that door, but is that door somewhere I want to go even? Is the map going to tell me anything? No. Okay, well, my next possibility is bombs. Nah, this thing cannot be killed by the looks of it. My final guess is to whip out the lens of truth. Nah, okay. Hey, I'm stuck in this fucking room. What am I expected to do? Am I supposed to shoot back the fire? Maybe I'm supposed to hit the fire back like a fucking Ganondorf fire. That's possible. This thing's gonna kill me. Shit. Okay, now, I can't hit it back with this because that's just gonna... That's gonna defend against it. Come on. Don't be shy. I'm really concerned. I don't know how to deal with this thing. Am I gonna have to look online? Probably. What are you doing? Are you afraid to hit me or what? So if I'm shielding, he doesn't want to attack me, is that right? He probably feels sorry for me. He's like, oh, look at this kid trying to be a turtle. Well, I've tried to hit it with a sword and it doesn't fucking work. I'm trying to get away from this spike. Oh, for the love of God. Hi, Max Hunter. Good to know. What do I do? Is it time to look online? I think so. I have to move this out of the way because otherwise I'm just not going to be able to use my laptop as it should be. Okay. So, I mean, I didn't really want to be looking online already, but shit, like this room has got me really confused. I was going to say at least you guys can enjoy the music of the temple, but unfortunately you've got that stupid blinking sound from the low health, so there's not much I can do about that. Okay, so here we go, we got Zelda Dungeon, and we're going to have these frickin' Zelda 3D screenshots, but whatever. I mean, I never really considered that, the fact that more people would be playing the 3D version now than the original version, but yeah. Because the last time, you have to understand that I really never spent much time playing this game, and by the time I was ready to start playing it again, I hadn't even realised that the 3D version had come out, because before then, it was, you know, you'd either play the original version on GameCube or Nintendo 64 or Wii Virtual Console, or you'd emulate the thing, and there was no 3D version, so you just play that, but then all of a sudden, everyone's just playing the 3D version, so kind of weird. Anyway, so let's go and have a look. See what we're expected to do in this room. Now, if I can, here we go. First Anubis room. In this room we face off with a new enemy, an Anubis. These things copy your every move, but will shoot a fireball at you should you use a weapon. Also, they're only vulnerable to fire. The crystal switch... The crystal switch on your right will start to flame next to the other door. I see, I understand, so that makes sense. Weird that I didn't see. I would have actually been able to work this out. Now this Anubis shouldn't attack me as long as I don't use my weapon. Damn it. Okay, so because the Anubis will basically mirror our movements, as we stand here, it will be standing in that spot, and I didn't even notice that he was there, to be honest, because he's got this fucking shit-coloured texture to him, so he sort of blends in with everything, and, well, shit colour, not texture, but, if we hit them, fine. If we hit that, that'll burn him, and it's like magic, isn't it? Yes. Now, that was not very complicated, but I just didn't really notice that he was there. So... Imagine G ranking in 4 Ultimate in 16 hours. What the fuck? Anyway. Just a completely unrelated point. Unrelated to the game. Now, does this link back to that first room? If it does, that was a bit of a waste of time, but if not, doesn't look like it. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. You know, this is one of those rare times when Navi is actually fucking helpful. Okay, so we're just going to run in a circle until the Wall Master comes after us. Can you fucking die, please? Wall Master, where art thou? Because I'm just waiting for him to come and then I'll hit him. So basically we need to collect all the rupees, obviously. It doesn't look like the Wall Master wants to come. Just as I was praising Navi, she goes and gives me information that's not relevant to what I'm doing, so it's kind of annoying. This is the first time I have actually... Oh. Well, that was unexpected. Apparently, the Skulltiller can hit us through the fucking grate, which wasn't really what I was expecting, but anyway. So let's go and try that again. Yeah, doesn't... I thought maybe it was the keys, but it's definitely the Skulltiller, so can I hit him through that? Try that again, slightly more accurately this time. Yes, we can hit him through that. But I'm guessing we can't get the token, so... Maybe we can collect it through it. Can we? No? Well, isn't that just fucking convenient? I'm guessing the token will stay there, but... We'll be able to collect it in just a moment. See, the keys can't get to us. Where's the other one? Oh, it's hiding behind this. Very sneaky. Alright, now this will drop and we'll be able to access our 20th Gold Skulltiller. Or rather the token itself, not the Skulltiller. I've already dealt with the Skulltiller. Alright, you need to die. And where the hell are you coming from? I can't even turn around to face you in time because the camera is horrendous in this game. Target it. And boomerang it. Or not. Hallelujah. This fucking game, man. There we go. Got a token. Yeah. Pick up some Deku Seeds. Do we want to light these on fire? Is that going to achieve anything? I wouldn't know. Maybe we could try. We've got the magic to do it. Go and equip Din's Fire. So what's this going to be? Rupees? Probably. Gonna have to go over here to get it. What if it's a key? That would be pretty hilarious, wouldn't it? What have we got? It's a key. Holy shit, I'm glad I did that. Otherwise I would have probably forgotten about that entirely and would have had to look at a walkthrough. How annoying would that have been? Well, from now on I'm going to play it safe and try to perform properly. Alright. Now it's time to crawl through here. Got to look inside of Link's arsehole again. It's the reason why I play this game. So I can look inside Link's arsehole. Okay. And look at that. Got a... Like, that was the entire point of that room, and I nearly... Well, not that room, but that series of rooms. The entire point of going in one of those directions before crawling through that hole was to get that small key, and I nearly missed it. Crazy. Alright, got some bombs. Probably unequip Din's Fire soon, but... Now we'll just go through here. I don't think that this is going to continue for too much longer. I'm pretty sure that the bulk of the temple will be completed when we are an adult. There's another one up there. I can see you. Well, I can't see you actually, but Navi can see you. That's what's important. She's going to be the one who will be handling the targeting, not me. Because I can't do that. That's a little bit too complicated for me in a game like this. Okay. Where art thou? Well, this is weird, seeing regular Skulltillers just randomly climbing on the wall like this. It's not like that's a climbable wall, or maybe it is a climbable wall. No, it's not. Because I was expecting some, like a gold Skulltiller there. Oh, no. Well. It looks like that rock is going to disappear if I hit this. Is that right? No? Shit. What do we need? A bomb arrow? Where did that chest appear? Just over here. Oh, we've got 2 chests. Alright. So here's this one. Another Deku shield. Well, thanks for the thought. I can hear another Skulltula though. Is this one a gold still? Gold. Got bomb chews. How about that? I completely forgot about bomb chews even existing in this game. Now, where's that other frickin' Skulltula? It's pissing me off. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Shit. Well, wherever it is, it's got me all confused, so we're gonna leave it alone for now. Fuck. Bomb chews, man. I completely forgot about them, I swear to God. I was not expecting to get this thing. I was thinking, how am I gonna do this? Alright. Just line up with this thing and then bomb chew it up. Drop. And then it'll climb the wall and explode. Shining light onto the sun, and it makes an extremely creepy face. If you thought the sun from the Teletubbies was creepy, try this sun. Can you stop? No. Die, please. The best thing about the Lizalfos is that they just take hits. They're not like those Stalfos that turtle you the whole time. The Lizalfos just take hits. I'm gonna fight you because you're easy to fight. I know your game. You're not gonna trick me with your activities. What am I saying? Just die. They make funny noises too. Okay. Well, you have been officially killed. And hopefully we are getting close to those gauntlets. Because the less time we spend here as a kid, the sooner I can get started with the actual real dungeon. And this is the main room of the dungeon that we'll be interacting with as an adult, but for now... Oh, that's always encouraging, isn't it? What are you targeting over there? Oh, I see. It looks like a... Is that a gold Skulltula? I think so. But I can't get over there unless... Unless... No, this is not looking like a lens of truth moment. Well, this is not very encouraging. Navi will not have anything interesting to say about that, so maybe what we want to do is intentionally fall down there. Or not. Do we want to do that? Oh, it would be a dangerous maneuver, but we may have to, because I see no point of progression here. Unless I'm going crazy. Am I going crazy? I don't think so. Navi is targeting over there, but we can't get over there, so yeah. Don't rely on Navi, that's the only thing I can say. Once you're relying on Navi, you know you probably should take a break or something. But I've only been recording for 30 minutes, so I can't be taking a break now. Okay, so we've got a switch there. It's blue. Does that mean we need to hold it down? Oh, ballsack. We should have pushed that Armos statue down here. Fuck me. Well, that's not good, because had we pushed that down, we would have been able to hold down... Oh, we can climb this wall. Relax, Doomling. It's not the end of the world yet. That was nice of the game to just push me to the side like that so that I could actually get up there. There we go. And now what's happened? Wow. That was unexpectedly simple. Okay. Well, let's just do that. You know, I was looking for something a little bit more hidden than that, but what was this? The fuck, I'm a Latino woman. Let's go and head through here, and what will we be faced with? The end of this dungeon for Link as a kid, hopefully. But probably not. Okay, I guess we use these blocks to get to the... Oh, I see. Well, let's see how this goes. We're probably going to need to move that block with the sun so that it touches the light, but for now, we'll use these blocks to get to the rupees, which is going to be a little bit annoying, but hey. Can you maybe not climb the thing? For now, let's just move this block to the sun. Or rather, move the sun block to the light. To say it properly. Oh, come on, Link. I believe in you. But yeah, I'm looking for... Oh, that's one thing that I really wanted to mention as well. This is an important update that I'm about to tell you guys, and I probably should have said this a little bit earlier so that more people would have heard it, but I'll probably mention it in some other recordings as well. My plans for the next livestream playthrough recordings that I'm going to do has changed slightly. It will still be Monster Hunter 3 Try, to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the English release of Monster Hunter 3 Try. However, by the looks of it, I'm not going to be in the country when Monster Hunter 3 Try has its anniversary. So what that means is that I'm going to have to record it before that point. So pretty much during March instead of April. So I'm glad that I've been putting some time into actually getting this livestream playthrough recording set done with Ocarina of Time, because the sooner I can start 3 Try, the sooner I can get that finished and have that done, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to actually record that for the anniversary. Or rather, no matter what, I'm not going to be able to record it for the anniversary. So if I can either have it finished or at the very least started most of the way to completion, that will be the best case scenario. Now, I don't know what that just did, but it did something. For now, I guess we'll just try to collect all the rupees. You've got to be kidding me. Try that again, Link. But yeah, that's the current situation. Planning to get through this as soon as possible so that I can start my Monster Hunter 3 Try recording. And I will explain that when I am recording 3 Try. Backstep into it, you fuckhead. Trying to strafe jump and that sort of worked. Hey, hey. Very smooth, Link. I would like to destroy all of these. We probably don't need bomb chews either. I think we can just use regular bombs for this. Excellent. Awesome. And we're getting bombs in return for spending bombs. It's very nice of the game. So I'm thinking if we destroy all of them, maybe that will achieve something, or not. That's fine. Now, we just need to get one more rupee by the looks of it. So if we... Actually, do we need a block to be over there? Yes, looks like we do. Alright, I'll have to go move it. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to get this past. There we go. Now we're going to have to pull it, because otherwise that thing's going to... Oh, fuck. Didn't really work out, did it? And I got hit again by it. You need to fuck off. That spike is just desperate to hit me, to be honest. Okay. Unfortunately, we do need to move the block quite a ways. But yeah. I'm not sure what the point of having the big golden torch there is, because you would think that the golden torch would be used to serve as a starting light for the other torches that need to be lit in the room, but I don't have arrows here, so I can't really make use of that. Maybe that golden torch is for something else. But anyway. Block pushing simulator. Welcome to Ocarina of Time. Hallelujah. Alright, climb the block, Link. And get the last rupee. There we go. So that lit that, and what does that achieve? I've got no fucking idea, because I don't have arrows again. So what am I... Is there... Or maybe a boomerang can do it. Can a boomerang do it? I don't think so. Oh, Doom Link. Doom Link, you foolish child. I'm saying child because I'm currently playing as the younger version of Link. But yeah, just use the fucking Deku Stick. It's like it's my first time playing Ocarina of Time ever. Is there another torch somewhere? Shit. Let's look at here. I know there was one that was hiding a little bit. Ah! So it's just in there. Deku Sticks. And we'll burn this thing. Am I being too slow, or did I just miss a torch? I'm being too slow. Quickly. Come on! There we go. And now that's probably a key chest that just dropped. I don't know where the chest was, but we'll find it. Put it away. Save your stick. Where art thou, chest? There you are. Key. Yes, indeed. That's why we make sure we get all these things, you see. Alright, now we can continue on. This is the idea. Whenever you're in a dungeon, don't just be ready to continue immediately as soon as a path opens. Try to get everything completed first. Now, that process of elimination and that process of taking it one step at a time did not fucking help me with the water temple, but this isn't the water temple. We'll be alright. We should still be able to get through this relatively easily. Isn't there... Yeah, this is the Iron Knuckle fight. I love the Iron Knuckle. He's really cool. Come on, mate. Now, to have Link as a child have to deal with this guy is pretty extreme. But anyway. So we pretty much want to exclusively do jump attacks with him. Damn it. You see how much damage he's doing to us? The idea is that you coax him into attack, and then jump attack. He's going to lose his armor as the fight goes on. Oh god, that always has more range, so... What can you do? Is this the second fairy that I've used? I think so. Yeah, it is. Well, that's alright. That's the attack that I prefer because it doesn't have as good of a range to it. Now he gets a little bit faster as he loses his armor, unsurprisingly. Did that kill him? Yeah, I think so. Well, there you go. He deals like 3 hearts per hit, or something like that. But he's not too difficult to handle. So I think that was the mini-boss of the game. Or of the dungeon, I should say. And with that, we should get the gauntlets. Wasn't too lengthy, we got that done in less than an hour. Which leaves us... Hey, what's up, Link? Surprised to see me? Yeah. The kind of surprise that leads me to slit my wrists. Kapora. A long time in this world is almost nothing to you, is it? How mysterious. Even I thought the tales of a boy who could travel back and forth through time was merely a legend. Link, you have fully matured as an adult. From now on, the future of all the people in Hyrule is on your shoulders. Yeah, thanks. Maybe it's not my time anymore. It never was your time. You can leave now. Here is my last advice. 2 witches inhabit this temple. In order to destroy them, turn their own magic power against them. Hoo hoot. Yeah, by the time you've actually given me this advice, and then I take on the boss, I will have long since forgotten you saying that. I don't want to hear what you have to say ever again. Not just now, but ever. I will continue to watch you. Notice how creepy that is? It's not I will continue to watch over you like a concerned parent or someone who wants to look after me. It's like I will continue to watch you. Thanks. Just keep watching me, you know. Fucking weird thing. You know that's what they're going for. They're not going for that sort of concerned, protective person. They're going for this creepy thing that's just watching you. It's not nice. You found the silver gauntlets. If you wore them, you would feel power in your arms, the power to lift big things with A. But these gauntlets won't fit a kid. Plus, you promised to give them to Naboru. You should keep your word. Bullshit. Something's happening. Hey, where are you taking me? What? Oh, I think we're witnessing the, witnessing Naboru being taken. Oh, here we go. You fiends, Ganondorf's minions. Well, looks like the gauntlets are ours. Link, get out of here now! Yeah, thanks for the gauntlets. These witches, they're using black magic on me. Well, there you go. They're the bosses of the temple, and we're not going to be dealing with them until we are an adult. Link, that's dangerous. Don't do that. Okay. So I don't think we're going to jump down there because it's not necessary, I don't believe. Instead, we can just play the song and go back to the Temple of Time. And by the song, I mean, you know, the Prelude of Light. Yeah, it's not necessary for us to jump down there at all. Unless I try to get that piece of heart. Now, how do I do that? Boomerang, go! It's not going to reach, but I can try. No. Oh, it looks kind of close though, doesn't it? Maybe if I go on the very edge of this, I can reach it. I can't see it. Because Link's fucking head is in the way. Seriously, what were they thinking with this targeting system with the boomerang? Or rather, there is no targeting system. Maybe I can use the triangular point of his fucking head to be my chevron of sorts. Doesn't seem to work that way. Well, this is terrible. I don't know how to get that piece of heart, and I quite frankly don't give a shit. How many pieces of heart do I have? 1. Yeah, so you fuck that. I'm not doing 100% of this game anyway, so whatever. Let's go and equip the Ocarina of Time and play the Prelude of Light. Let's see if I can remember how to play this song. It's like I can remember songs or something. Incredible. Warp to the Temple of Time, yes. I like how they don't give you a yes or no, they give you an okay or no. Like, Link is just accepting the fact that the Ocarina of Time is going to take him there, as if he played the song completely without intention. He played it randomly, and then it offers to take us to the Temple of Time, and we're like, okay. It's like, no, you played the song to go there, just say yes. It's a confirmation, so say yes, Link, please. Anyway, pick up the sword. Or withdraw the sword, however you want to say that. Doesn't matter that much. Oh dear. Don't you drip away. Okay. We are once again adult Link, and I reckon I can remember how to play the song. There we go. I was playing down A down, actually. But it's the other way around. You played the Requiem of Spirit. Warp to the Desert Colossus? Okay. Okay, Ocarina, if you're gonna take me there, then I guess I'll go. Fucking idiot. It's like how he looks at the Ocarina as it sparkles every fucking time, like it's something new to him. I don't really sound very, like, enamored with Link, do I? Like, I sound as if I hate the guy. Might be because I do. Alright, so you can see that the gauntlets are actually equipped at the moment. I don't know what they looked like before. I guess they might have been in that same slot when we were a child, but they weren't actually equipped on our person. You can see that Link's wearing those red gauntlets right now, so that means we'll be able to move heavier things. Now, there are gauntlets in this game called the Golden Gauntlets, and they have 2 uses in the game. Once in Ganon's Castle, and once just outside of Ganon's Castle. The one outside of Ganon's Castle is quite useful because it gives you access to something that will essentially have you take half damage for the rest of the game. And it's kind of not that great because it's right at the very end of the game, but it's useful for the Ganon fight, that's for sure. I do occasionally fail the Ganon fight, so yeah. Excellent. Let's continue on to the rest of the dungeon. Go and equip the bombs. Now, bomb shoes do, of course, work rather well with these things, but What is your deal? Sometimes I don't understand how the bombs work with these things, really. Because I saw it land on you, right? That's fucking tricky. Ow. But yeah, that was really tricky. I don't think I like that at all. I'm gonna save my arrows. Alrighty. Now we can continue through there. What a sneaky start to the dungeon. What's in here? We'll take the path of least resistance first. Oh dear. This isn't looking like a nice room. I can play the Song of Time there by the looks of it. Okay, we'll start by jumping onto this. Or just missing it completely. Good job, Link, seriously. I like how the camera changes. That rock needs to stop. Well, it did stop, but it needs to stop scaring me, is what I meant to say. There isn't one in there. Oh, God. It's alright. I'm going to need some more fairies soon. I probably should have gone and collected some before I started this dungeon, but I was just eager to get started again, as I was saying. Don't know what again means. It means I can't fucking pronounce English words correctly. Oh, God. Get up there, Link, please. Do something with yourself. So we can definitely make this jump. We need to be a little bit more proficient, that's all. Am I missing something? Get up there. Again, the camera makes it really confusing, but surely this doesn't work. No. Well, we don't have a boomerang to use, so what are we supposed to do here? I guess we'll go and play the Song of Time and maybe we'll have a fucking magic carpet that takes us there or something, I don't know. It's a spirit temple, what can I say? Hold on, I'll play it properly. It's like I'm playing Majora's Mask. Well, that was a good shot of the fucking wall. Really nice. Oh, God. So all we got for that, by the looks of it, was a gold Skulltula. That's all well and good, isn't it? I forgot to go to the House of Skulltula. Probably would have been able to pick up some more rupees. Without, not these rupees, but, you know, actual proper rupees. How am I supposed to get there? The hover boots. Doom Link, use your brain for once in your goddamn life, please. Of course we use the hover boots. At least I worked it out. It's always possible that I wouldn't work it out, you know. Alright. There we go, there's some fucking continuation for you. Okay. And now through this door. Imagine being at the Spirit Temple and having only 21 gold Skulltula tokens. Welcome to the Doom Link Let's Play. Or sorry, ooh! What I meant to say was, welcome to the Doom Link livestream playthrough. Get out of there. Oh, it was a one-shot. Thank God for that. I nearly had my Hylian shield stolen from me. Actually, now that I think about it, very important. So, we got a key, and now we can go back to that room with 3 different directions to go in, and of course before using our key on that door we will go to the left. Because we did see how to actually remove the bars on that door. Link is so smart, isn't he? No, but again, I'm excited to take on a dungeon that's not going to blow my mind out of my asshole. Like the, what is a Warfo doing in here? But yeah, it's not going to blow my mind out of my asshole like the Water Temple did. The Water Temple's just terrible. Like, you take it on as you would any dungeon in the entire Zelda series, and it leaves you going, what the fuck is going on? Like, you're just confused. What is going on with you? You are the worst thing on planet Earth, because there's just no reason why you shouldn't be taking hits. It just doesn't make any sense at all. Again, I'm doing this again. I'm fucking, you know, I better go get some Botox and a fake tan. Well, not a fake tan, they actually have dark skin, but anyway, what am I saying? A fake tan for me, you know, so that I can look that way. You know. Anyway. I'm beautiful. I know it's just a stereotype. It's just I happen to see it all the fucking time, so can't really help it. Okay. The reason why it relates to, like, doing this is because, you know, it's one of those things, you know. It's that very feminine sort of, too good for you sort of body language. That's why it relates to having Botox and getting your lips done and all that. What's the official term for getting your lips done? What's it called again? Because Botox is the one for the cheeks, isn't it? Or is Botox for the lips and that's a facelift? I don't know. Whatever it is. I think Botox is the cheeks. Look, I'm not a fucking... whatever you call it. Did I go through the right door? I don't think so. What was even in that? Oh, fuck off. So I don't think that this was an important direction to go in. I think I just got a map or something, didn't I? I think that's a map. Yeah, it's a... Or no, it was a compass. That's right. Shit. One of those rare times you get a compass before the map in the dungeon. Okay. Hey, hey. No, 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 no. You need to just stop immediately. It looks like a rather small like. Maybe it's because I'm an adult and I'm the same height as it? I don't really know. Anyway, I hate those things so much. Anyway, once again, we'll see how long it takes for us to get through this dungeon. We are just a little bit under an hour through at the moment. So, we've still got plenty of time. But again, we might perform poorly, who knows. Okay, what are you? Lens of truth? Starting to look that way, isn't it? Navi can see them, but we can't. Oh dear. Floor masters. Well, at least they can't take us to the start of the fucking area. They're just going to be a little bit annoying, that's all. Wasn't there one more? Guess we killed it. Okay. Go and collect these magic pots. And we will go ahead and start illuminating these suns to see what happens when we do that. Okay, that gives us a chest. But yeah, looking forward to doing some Twilight Princess HD, because that is the plan once we have finished with Monster Hunter 3 Try. It'll go Ocarina of Time, Monster Hunter 3 Try, Twilight Princess HD, then maybe... And then at that point it's a toss-up between Kingdoms of Amalur and Castlevania Legacy of Darkness. We'll just see what's happening with this sun for now. What does that give us? Fuck all? Yeah, I thought so. I just knew it. Oh, get out of there. Fuck, that was close. Okay. Now, those rupees don't interest me, for obvious reasons. Okay. Open these chests. Probably just rupees, I think. No, worse than that. Stop. So fucking annoying. What about you? What are you going to give me? A recovery heart. Actually, I would prefer that to rupees. It's more useful than rupees, in fact. That's perfectly fine. Alright. Now, I know what to do here. He says as he gets fucking attacked by this thing. Get away from it. Okay, is there a switch down there? No. That was very tricky of you, game. It was very tricky. But yeah, I really love this music. Oh. Indeed. What's happening over there? We've got a switch. I think we can use the hover boots to get over there, so let's go ahead and give that a try, shall we? And then as well as that, we will go and play Zelda's Lullaby on that hand and see what we can get done. Fucking ooh, look at that, that was nuts. Ah, Megaton Hammer. It's one of those rare moments I can actually use this fucking weapon. Or this item, whatever you want to call it. There we go, smash down that rusty switch. And that opens which door? The one over there, I think? Whatever. So we're going to use the hover boost to get on this hand, I think. Okay, now let's play the Zelda's Lullaby song. And we might take off the hover boots as well. I remember that when I was doing my Let's Play of this game back in 2015, by the time I was going through this dungeon, I was so sick of this game, words could barely describe my frustration. And so like at every turn I was basically giving the game shit, and someone commented on a video that I was recording while going through this dungeon saying that he gave the video a dislike because he didn't appreciate me basically talking shit about the game the whole time. And I said, okay, well that's fair, but why is it necessary to leave a dislike? And he said, I disliked the video because, well, I disliked it. And I'm like, well, you do realise the video's got like 5 views, right? Why are you going to be so fucking, how do I say, self-entitled to your opinion that you're going to make the video even harder to discover than it already is by disliking it? You know, have some fucking sense. Like, this is what doesn't get... what I don't get is how that can be so offensive to you that you feel it necessary not only to leave a dislike, but also leave a comment saying that it's annoying, or saying that you don't appreciate it. Just move on. Watch something else, you know. Some people have too much time on their hands. Anyway, how I view it is just move on. Don't dwell on it further by leaving a dislike and a bad comment. It's just unnecessary energy to spend on something that you find to be kind of stupid and pointless. Anyway, let's go open this chest. It was towards the end of the dungeon, I think, the video that he commented on. But yeah, that was the last time I was coming through here. Back when that was going on. Got a dungeon map. Not too interesting, but probably going to be useful later on. Now we do need to, again, push this Armo statue down. But do we want to go that way? Maybe we don't want to go that way. See, now what door... oh, maybe it was the... maybe it was the door that I couldn't get to before. Maybe I'm being an idiot. Oh, well, we can use the hover boots to get there now. That's a good point. We'll go get a gold skulltula. A gold skulltula. A gold skulltula. Excellent. What are you targeting? Maybe I need to use the lens of truth here. Let's do that. Go get this token. Come on. What were you targeting? Nothing by the looks of it. Anyway, let's... we do have a chest here to grab, so let's go do that. That's probably going to be a key, is it? Because I think there was a door that needed a key to open a lock. I think it was the door over there. But I remember that when we hit that frickin' switch down, it opened some bars on a door, but I don't know what door it was. I'm really confused. I don't know if it was the door directly ahead of where I'm pointing my camera in now, or if it was somewhere else. Maybe here? Maybe it was that door. What is this door? Because I know I've got that direction to go with my key as well. I don't want to get confused and get lost, but... yeah. What's in here? Oh. Well, this is something to do. Follow the path of least resistance, am I right? So we should be able to push this until it falls down. I think that's the theme with these blocks. Sort of an... well, I don't know how to call this shape. Zigzag shape? I don't know. A half rectangle. Well, more than half. Oh, this is a fun room, isn't it? Let's push some blocks. Okay, we'll do this again. Get out the Megaton Hammer. It's good to actually have a use for this thing. Because again, I just don't find myself using it very often. Am I ready to fall down there? I guess so. We'll find ourselves in this main room again kind of soon. Oh, I see. It's a It's an elevator. Very well. I can probably just use the Megaton Hammer and kill these fucking things. Come on, just die. There we go. Weird hitbox with this thing. Hey, keep away from me. I'm back in the main room. This is a shortcut. I see. So it's a shortcut to the main room from the starting room. Did I call this the main room? Because I didn't mean to say this. I meant to say it's the starting room, and this is a shortcut to the main room. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Oh dear, no! I was too busy drinking my whiskey. Now I'm going to be too busy pouring it. Make a quick job of it. I've got my hand on the analog stick. Oh, made it. Okay. Now how is the camera looking? Are we happy with this? I think so. Again, you can't see as much of my body as you could before, but that's the price you pay for having the webcam be closer. Alternatively, I could have it be a fucking rectangle and you can see my whole torso, but would that be necessary? No, it would just get in the way of the gameplay probably, so... Yeah, but just like this is fine. I think it's pretty good. I'm happy with it. Alrighty. Now that we're back here, we are going to head for that area. If we can climb this, which I think we can. No, we can't. Well, how do we get back up there? Do we have to go... Oh, I see. Stop this. Our shortcut is with the hookshot. Excellent. I keep removing the Megaton Hammer, but it may very well be useful quite often here in this dungeon, so... There we go, and then I'll let you explode. Maybe you'll give me something. Yes, you did. Now this door is the one we came through, so that definitely didn't have the bars on it. I'm still confused as to which door had the bars removed from it when we hit that switch. This switch up here. But I do know that this one up here should have a lock on it. Is that right? Yes. So let's just continue through here for now. We'll be able to use the dungeon map and the compass to see which rooms we haven't gone in if we do get confused later on. Is this going to be the... No, it's not a mini-boss room, but it is an Anubis room. Now we've got 2 Anubi coming after us here. So let's go and pull out a bomb, destroy this Beamos for now. Or do that, whatever. Can I untarget? This is the problem with Z targeting, you know. Here we go. No. Stop it. Fuck off, you fucking stupid thing! Okay. Let's try that again. Throw it! Okay. He's dead. Something really annoying about that. It gives me the shits. Okay, we need a key in this room. Okay. So I'll just try to bring them both there. Did one of them get killed? Or did they both get killed? Or not? What? Okay, so this one's appeared. Now they've appeared again. Whatever. Well, you... There we go. Hello, Anubis. Now, I need to see where I need to stand to get you there. It looks like I need to stand here to get you there. And then what about your friend? Your friend can go... Okay, I need to stand here for your friend, and then for this guy... Oh, I can't even keep up right now. Let's just go and... hit this thing and try it again. Now, let's try and untarget. Are you going into it? No? Okay, let's make this snappy. Fuck me, dude! I'm just trying to reorient my fucking camera and I keep targeting them. It's so annoying. I hate this camera system. It makes me want to throw up from how annoying it is. Alright, no, you motherfucker. Get a grip, game. Fucking shit. Okay, take 3. Gives me the fucking shits. Because if I can just angle my camera so that it's straight on, I won't be fucking confused about... So I've killed one of them, great. Now for the next one, if I can get it in time. Couldn't get it in time, that's fine. Try it again. Of course, if I fall, then I have to do it all over again. That's alright, we'll just do it right. Okay, there's that one. Now we just need to kill one more. And how to get you there? We're about to work it out. Is that where I need to stand? No. Where do I stand to get you there? Do I need to use the hover boots to go across there to get you in that spot? Looks like it. Yeah, I need to use the hover boots. Okay, that's fine. We'll do that. It's easy. Okay, hover boots. Ugh. Fucking controls of the game. Not even the controls, just the camera. And now I've been killed. What does that mean? That's fine. Looks like we've achieved what we wanted to achieve. We had to die to do it, but that's alright. Well, not die, but... Okay. Fucking hell, man. Now, what's happening in this room? That looks like something we might need the mirror shield for. So one of these Armo statues I'm guessing is not going to come alive. This is not the one. Can you stop jumping around? I wish they exploded faster, you know. There we go, he gave me a bomb. Very nice of him. And so, hopefully that one over there is not going to explode. Or rather, what the fuck is going on? What am I expected to do then? Like, what do I use to hold that down? What happens when I press it? That goes up. Is there a way to freeze them in place? Can a hook shot do it? Oh. My neck feels really weird because I slept in a strange position last night because I had a rather vivid dream. I might tell you about the dream because I still remember it, but... Ugh. My neck just feels weird. Let's try and freeze these in place first. Can we do it with a hook shot? Yes. Okay. Now, no, untarget. Can you be pushed? What the fucking fuck? Now let's try and keep pushing you then. Can't be done. Alright, let's bring you here. This is really hard. If that's what we need to do, and I'm guessing it is. Freeze them on the switch. Get over here. Come, there we go. Okay, now hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Hit him. Or just completely reorient yourself, Link. You fucking idiot. I want to kill everyone and everything. Is it on the switch? No, of course not. That would be too fucking easy, wouldn't it? Look at my health. Look at the amount of health that I've had to lose to do this. Can you get over here? Get over here. No. Come. Fuck you. Did that a bit too soon. Now you're going to ignore me. Why are you like this? Get over here. I'm officially upset. Now, camera, just fucking behave, will you? Hit it, fuck me! Somebody, stand on it. Hit him. In any other game, this would be easy, but it's so finicky in this fucking game. Now, get him. Get someone who's on the switch. See how they fucking leash? Why do they leash so fucking close to the... Now, he's gonna turn me to the door. Is it working? No, it pushed him off the switch, of course, so I need to get him either just... Yeah, he's on the switch, great. Doesn't mean anything, because now I have to try and get him so that he falls onto it. I'm so angry right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill them all. What you need to do, Link, is fucking stop being so difficult to control. Every fucking time I'm trying to orient myself, you want to just stay in the same fucking direction. I hurt my hand doing that. Seriously. Fucking piece of shit. You know, sometimes I can appreciate the clunkiness of this game when I use the Nintendo 64 controller, but other times, when I actually want to get something done, it's hell. Okay, now you can die, and now it'll just be me and this guy, one-on-one. Now that I've gone and stepped on that, the camera's going to reorientate, whatever you want to fucking say. And then he turns back to the fucking door. Hallelujah. Let's go. Don't pull out the Ocarina, you fucking imbecile. Hit him. Why is he invulnerable? Everyone's gonna die. I swear to fucking God, everyone's gonna die. No, I didn't mean to hit it there. The reason why the chain went off is because I was holding it at that moment, and because the cutscene started, it let go. And so it hit him there. Turn the fuck around! Is it on the Switch now? Can I fucking go through the fucking door? Yes. I want to throw my controller right now. Okay, let's go. Whoop-de fucking do. I smell another iron knuckle. I'm ready. This will be easy as hell, by the way. I think we can just get him in a stun lock, can't we? Alright, let's get some hearts, shall we? We really need these. Shit, fuck. Get them. So I think breaking these pillars will give us hearts, possibly. And I want them not for the fight, but instead to top my health up after taking damage before. Is he dead? Yeah. Enter the Goron sword. So we'll get some hearts from killing him as well. Alright. Well, it's Big Goron sword, not Goron sword, but I guess I call it Goron sword for short. Okay. What's happening here? Well, this should give us the, yeah, here we go. We're on the other hand this time. And this, of course, will be the mirror shield. I was thinking we were close to this because it looked as if we were given a puzzle that could only be solved with the mirror shield, and indeed that is what's happening. You can see that it looks very, I don't really know what the word for that is. We could make up a word. Galaxial. Ooh. Do you ever get thirsty when you're stressed out? That's me. No, I'm just particularly thirsty today, I don't know why. You found the mirror shield. The shield's polished surface can reflect light or energy. Press R to use it. Indeed, we will be using it to reflect the energy of the boss fight when we do actually fight Twin Rover. But for now, we're going to be using it to reflect light, which is fine. We're not even given the... I mean, can I just take a moment to say that this is the most pathetic fucking throne that has ever been invented ever. Like, I'm sure that there are thrones from, like, thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago that put this to shame. Like, I don't think a throne has ever been built for anyone that looked this shit. Because it would be a disrespect to the person sitting on it, to sit on such a base structure, something so uncreative. Anyway, that's just my view. I'd say someone's probably sat on a throne that pathetic before, but yeah, I struggle to imagine who. Anyway, we've got the mirror shield now. Oh yeah. Actually, I think we can still point with it. We just need to put our thing away. Sword. Sticky analog stick. Well, it's an analog stick. Of course it's going to be sticky. Okay. Now, this is a key that we do need to progress, which is fine. There we go, got a small key, and now we can go back. See, this is a dungeon with a proper fucking flow to it. It's not the water temple. The water temple is a mess. This feels right. Apart from this room here that we were just in before, like back there with those stupid Armos statues, it's fine. It's a good dungeon. For now. Shouldn't have said that. Now it's probably going to suck. But anyway. Oops. Try that again. Hey, stop it. What the fuck is with you? Okay. I've lost a lot of health, haven't I? I've probably got one fairy left. Yeah. Okay. Now we just need to climb this thing, which shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, we want to go to the other side. Oh no, it's trying to trick me. Get up there. This thing's going to come after me. Don't turn to me. He's not turning to me, fortunately. He's about to turn to me, though. No, 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 no. Get out of it! Oh, that worked in my favor. Oh, no. No, please. Is it going to disappear? It is. Okay. I understand how this works. Let's climb this thing and get our hookshot out. I do apologize for the cicadas outside again. Okay, that's a dead skull. Is he going to give us anything interesting like hearts? Nope. Arsehole. Okay, so our plan is to be as far to the left as possible. Can you, like, if you can't fucking continue climbing there, don't let me climb there, you fucking useless bastard. Look at him climb like a physically disabled person. Okay. I was going to tell you guys about that story. Oh, I fucked it up again, guys. I'll tell you about that story, which it's one of those situations where I was having a dream, and I often don't have really vivid, interesting dreams that I can really remember. I always dream, but I forget about them pretty quickly, and they're never very interesting. They're not worth remembering, you know. So, yeah, this dream was interesting because I do remember most of it. I was with a group of friends and we went and stayed at a house with this kid. Like, it was this kid's house and his mother. And this kid was like, I don't know, I think he had a mental problem. He was kind of fucked in the head. He would throw tantrums all the time. And it was kind of awkward because we were there watching this mother like chastise this kid quite aggressively, and yeah, it was just that weird sort of situation. And when we went to the house, we could feel that something was like really fucked up about the house, like something was wrong with it. Not only was the mother like really aggressively chastising this kid constantly. Who this kid was, I've got no idea. It's a dream, you know. But it was this weird kid who was always crying and throwing tantrums, and the mother was like super aggressive, and the house just felt really weird. And came to realize that there was like this real dark feeling in the house, something really foreboding, and it was this. There was a connection between the feeling in the house and the fact that this kid, whether he was retarded or not, he had that sort of weird retarded feeling about him. Whether he was retarded or not, was contributing to his condition, where he was constantly crying and sort of throwing tantrums. And so we were just in this house, and why we were in the house I've got no idea, but we were there, we were going to be staying the night, and the plan was to stay the night. But again, we were reconsidering that, like we all were uncomfortable because the house felt really weird in this situation with the mother basically screaming at the kid all the time. And then suddenly the kid was upstairs and the mother said, "Alright, we're leaving." And then the kid came down the stairs to leave the house with his mother. And as he came down the stairs, I happened to be at the bottom of the flight of stairs at the time, sort of standing around. I wasn't comfortable, I wasn't sitting down anywhere, I was like standing up because I was uncomfortable. And he came down the stairs and I saw that behind him there was this black shadowy figure following him. And the figure comes down the stairs and passes me. And I think it passed through me partially, like its arm. It was like a humanoid, shadowy figure. The arm passed through me. And I'm just standing there watching it, and I wasn't afraid because I knew it wasn't interested in me, it was interested in this kid. And so it kept following this kid, and I watched the mother, as she said goodbye to us, leave the house with the kid and this fucking shadowy thing following it. And I'm like, shit. And it's a dream, I don't have much control over what's going on in the dream. I didn't ask if anyone had seen it, I think at the time, like in the dream, I was accepting the fact that I had seen it, wasn't really interested in whether or not anyone else had seen it. But there was an instinctual reaction from everyone else in the house, my friends. They're sort of random people in my dream. They didn't take the form of anyone I know in real life, they were just random people. And I remember watching through the window the mother and the kid in the car, and there was this distortion in the window of the car next to the kid, and they drive away, and we can feel that the house feels so much better now. The house isn't like really, foreboding and evil in its feeling. And so I remember we all said, let's get out of here, like let's leave now while we can, because this thing's gone. Because they were coming back, right? And we took this as a chance. We're like, let's get the fuck out of this place, because this weird feeling's gone. It's obviously followed this kid, and I witnessed to make sure that the thing was gone and it left with the kid. And I thought, well, while the thing's just focused on the kid and not interested in us and no longer in the house, let's get the fuck out of here. And so that's what we did. And that was the end of the dream. But it was, the reason why I tell that story was because, like, after that dream, I woke up with my fucking head like this, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And, sometimes when you have a really, an intense sort of dream, your body ends up in a weird position. And so that's pretty much what happened with my neck. But anyway, I only tell that story because it was vivid and I remember it, and it was kind of interesting, as opposed to some of the other dreams that I have. But yeah. Where should we go? Path of least resistance? I think so. Because I think this was the one with the bars on it, wasn't it? See, like, I'm moving my stick as far left as it can go, and this is what I'm doing. Fucking sticky analog stick. Alrighty. So we'll go this way first, see what's going on, and can you stop, please? Alrighty, so we need to get some light shining in this room, obviously. Okay, we can hit that through the bars, apparently, that's fine. Oh, I see. Alright. So we need to move these mirrors such that we can get the light shining onto that big mirror in that room. And it's pretty interesting. This is a 3D Zelda game, and we've got interaction between two separate rooms right now, which is pretty cool. So I think, where do we want to point this? That's strange. I thought there was going to be an open part here where we could shine the light through. Well, let's have a look at this again, because I'm a little bit confused. I thought we were going to be pointing the light into here, right? But it's a fucking wall. Okay. Let's just go down here and see what's happening. What's going on? Why? Oh. They're just floating up to be broken, which is very nice of them to do for me. Maybe they lost their target and just broke as they hit the wall. Okay, well, it looks like I can't do anything here, and I have no choice but to try and move that mirror in this room, despite not knowing where to point it. Oh, can you stop? Alright. Oh, I see. I didn't see the mirror. Well, not the mirror, sorry. I didn't see the... Can you... Come on. Bastard. What? What's going on? Here we go. Get up there! Fuck. Okay, now, is this a... What is this going to be? Oh, hold on, it's back here. I noticed with the compass. What's this going to be? Bombs? Okay, we must need to break that wall. That was going to be my next guess. Yeah, look at this. Ow. I knew that there was supposed to be a connection between the two rooms there, and it was sort of weird. It didn't look like something that could be blown up, but now it does, knowing that it needs a bomb on it. Alright, is that mirror in the right position in that room? I don't think so, so we'll move that in a moment. Maybe it is in the right position. Can you stop? It's not. So we'll go and shift that. And now, with the light shining on that big mirror, something's going to happen, but I guess we need to go into that actual room to find out. Let's have a look. What's going on? Oh, right, I understand. So that's all so that we can get the light shining here. Hold on. Come on. It's also we can get the light shining here to burn this sun, and that is going to be something that will take us down in front of that statue in the main room. And I think this gives us access to the boss room. However, we do not yet have the boss key. Wait a second. I think we just shine... No. I think we just... Yeah. I was right. And then that's something we can hookshot to, but, as you can see... Well, you can't really see it now, but there's a boss door in there. And, yeah, we don't have the boss key yet. Now, there's still a chest in this room by the looks of it. In terms of how to get to it, I couldn't really tell you. Now, what rooms have we yet to go in? This is the point in the dungeon where we need to look at that. We also need to see where... Okay, so there's floor 4. 4F. How much time do we have? We've got a bit less than an hour to go in this recording until I really need to consider stopping this. Can we finish the dungeon in this time? I hope so. We'll see what happens. So we have a lot of chests through here. These may very well be keys, like something important, but this room here, I just can't remember what floor 4 is. But that is a room dedicated to a single chest. And that's probably the boss key. Now, how to get into floor 4? I don't know. But we can head over here. And we'll see if we can make our way to where we need to go. Because I think, yeah, this takes us higher. This is going to take us to floor 4, I think, maybe. Well, that's not really much higher, is it? Where are we now? Still in floor 3. And in one of these rooms there is some chests. I never went into that room, did I? I don't think I did. Let's go into here. Oh no, I did go in here. Okay, what about that other room? Because I don't have a recollection of having gone into both of these directions. So maybe I only went into one of them. Oh, no. We have been in this room. I remember this room very well, sadly. Now there are 2 chests in this room over here apparently, and I've missed both of them. They could be something important. But I don't at all want to do this again. But I guess now that I've worked out how to do it a little bit more easily, we should be okay. We just need to leave one alive, and then at that point it becomes a little bit easier. Still annoying as hell, but a little bit easier. So I'm just going to go back into that room, and hopefully we'll be alright. Alright. Of course, it may be slightly faster to go and look at a walkthrough, but I'd rather not have to do that, so... I think the most annoying thing is how I'm turned towards the door to make it harder to do this. Why are you not on it right now? You suck so hard, really. Oh shit. That's probably pushed it off again. Yes. So the key is not to do it too soon. Again, my neck is really fucked right now. And then he leashes! Fuck me! God, this is so annoying. Like, if I'm too close to it, he's just gonna hit me. Stop it. I hate this so much. Who fucking came up with this thing? Now, there's a dog barking outside. Hopefully you can't hear it. If you don't come closer, this isn't gonna work. Okay, that should work. Because he ended up coming just a little bit further towards me. Yeah, here we go. Holy shit. Really annoying, that part. Okay, so we've still got 2 chests in this room? How do we get those to appear? What the fuck? How does that work? Again, sorry if you can hear that dog outside. Maybe you can't hear it. But I think some guy's got a fucking lawnmower and now the dog is losing its fucking mind. Which is quite typical, but anyway. Let me just use the lens of truth and see if we can see, with our lens of truth, the chests. Yes, we can. When in doubt, use the lens of truth, as I always say. Recovery heart. Looks like we've been taken on a wild goose chase, because these chests don't actually seem to be so important. I'd say the recovery hearts are useful, but not so useful that I want to go all the way here just to get them. We've got 2 chests left in the entire dungeon, which kind of shows you that we're almost, like, ready to be done with this. I wish I knew where floor 4 was. I guess I can only continue in this direction and hope that I end up in the right spot. Oh, what am I doing? We can already access this. Alright. So, can we go up from here at all? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Now... Okay, I remember. So, the door over here was locked before. I had forgotten that. That's why I had no recollection of going in both directions. This is really annoying, by the way. That I have to do this again. But I need to because I need to go back to floor 4. I've missed a room in floor 4, and this is the only way to go higher than where I am right now. Here we go. Oof, God, that's a bit rough for the old Nintendo 64 to render. Oof. Yeah, if you climb too late, it just doesn't work. Come on. Let's go. Whenever you're ready. Oh, I fucked it up again. Pretty much you just want to get to those sections that don't move so you can orientate yourself correctly. I think we want to be a bit more in the middle, like here. Oh no, I forgot to kill you. Fuck me. Shit. Sometimes this game is such a fucking waste of time. It really is. Okay, I'll try that again. Really annoying. So I think the current position for my camera is final. I think it will remain this way. Check it out again. Yeah, it feels as if I'm cut off on a strange spot. But I think it's in the ideal position. Yeah. Alright. Is it going to come back on... No, it's going to come back on this side. We'll wait. Oh no, I fucked it up. No, 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 no! I should have just gone. I should have just gone and risked getting thrown off. Fuck. So very annoying. Why is this fucking confusing me right now? I was in the middle of telling a story last time and I managed to get through here fine. Seriously. Just relax, Doomlink. Don't get upset. It's just Ocarina of Time. Anyway. Yeah, I'm really surprised that I have not had too many people joining me for this live stream. I've got no idea why. Like, I haven't recorded anything recently, so the notification should be going out pretty well. Like, I think this is the first recording I've done in 2 or 3 days. And usually they prefer it if you record less often, as opposed to like twice in under 24 hours. So yeah, I don't know what's happening with that, but whatever. Because there's definitely a notification thing if people aren't watching. That's just a thing. That's how it works. The only reason why Max Hunter ended up in the chat was because he's kind of obsessed with my content and just watches constantly. Like, he's always... whether there are notifications or not, he usually finds a new upload of mine within like a few minutes of it going up, so yeah, he's kind of intense in that way. But yeah, that's right. I don't think I went in this direction, did I? Right, I remember doing that because I went in this direction and I ended up in that main room because I took the shortcut. It was originally my intention to backtrack to this door, but it was made harder because I had that shortcut. So I actually should not have taken the path of least resistance first, as it turns out. But that's alright. Yeah, this should be the room that gives us the boss key. Yeah, it is. See the boss chest there? I didn't see it because the flames were in the way. What is going on with these things? God, they're a bit annoying to kill, aren't they? They take 3 hits with the Goron sword. Watch out for those doors. They're all fake, I think, except for maybe one. Actually, no, they are all fake because we've seen the map. There's nowhere to go from this room, so... with all of those things killed, what do we do then? I don't know. Hookshotting to that, I don't see how that's gonna... This is really dumb, but... I mean, to start with, this is already stupid because there's fire directly underneath an ice block. Like, what do you want me to say to that? There's a switch on top of the thing, and it's just going to drop on top of the chest should I intentionally melt the block, but... what is that hookshot point supposed to do? Ugh. Because I've got no fucking idea, basically. We're definitely going to finish this dungeon in this video, but there's something very strange about this room. What if we need to use the lens of truth? Don't equip that, Christ. I was thinking maybe there would be an invisible target above this switch, but it doesn't look like it. I'll try to work out how to get through this room myself, but it doesn't seem to. Let's try to coax all of these doors into moving. Maybe they'll reveal some sort of hole. Or one of them will reveal a hole. And maybe that will show me something interesting. So I think you can bomb these doors. Maybe that's what we want to do. Maybe these doors are considered... Aha! You tricky dick. Alright, so we're going to go and equip a bow. No, not that. We can save as well. That works quite well. Because for those who did see the second part of this recording series, we did have the game freeze, so it can happen. It can happen for sure. Aha! I see. Very cool. And with this, I think we should be done with the dungeon. I'm pretty positive. And now, we can grab the key, and we have a straight path to the boss door, I think. There's a grate that we can hookshot to, and I'm assuming that the grate lifts once we have hookshotted to it. I hope. One thing that is concerning me for sure is my lack of health, but there is a fairy fountain near the Desert Colossus, which we will go to for sure. Not just to heal ourselves, but also to get some fairies, I think. So we will do that. Go into this room, if we can get through here nice and easily, I think so. That's not the room that we want, is it? Or the door that we want? It's down here. Oh, that's going to kill me. Well, not kill me, but it'll hurt, probably. No, it didn't. Okay, so what we want to do... Oh, shit. Now that I think about it, well, that's fine. What we need is health right now. Like, we're not taking on Twin Rover with these fucking hearts. It's just not happening at all. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some health. Might fill up our fairy bottles, or just our bottles with fairies, rather. And then we will continue at that point. Get ready to fall off here. Some whiskey for Twin Rover. You don't need to be too coordinated. Or maybe you do, because you do have to be a little bit... You have to do finicky things with the controller, you know. And that's not the easiest thing to do in this game. Alrighty, so if I can remember where the fairy fountain is located, we'll find it. If I don't get killed by these things first. Which would be really annoying, but we'll just look for the thing. I'm sure it will just be something that we need to bomb with a bomb. Really, Doomlink? You're gonna bomb it with a bomb. Wow. Some very profound information today from Doomlink. Let's just stand here. We should be safe from those things. Maybe we want to have it head over there. Maybe we want to head over there. That's not how humans speak. Looks like there's one of those weird bobbly things that tell us the time of day as if we wanted to know. What's going on here? It's like a dried up oasis. Do we want to intentionally get... No. I was thinking maybe it was quicksand or something. What's on top of this? I've got one of these stupid... What is happening here? Do we want to bomb this? Like, no, I didn't want to throw that. I wanted to drop. What's happening here? Do we want to use the lens of truth? There's obviously something going on here. What do you want? Equip the silver gauntlets and try to... What, this thing? This thing? Then what's going on? Do you want me to drop a bomb here? Like, I'm really confused as to what you're targeting right now. I can't use the silver gauntlets here. So what's your fucking deal? If anyone wants to kill me, you can do it now. I don't care at this point. What are you fucking targeting? Why is it that you want to tell me useless shit, and then when there's something like this, you don't want to tell me anything? Because I'm pretty sure that she was giving me information completely unrelated to her targeting this thing. I think she just wanted to say something random about the new item we had acquired. Fine. I will ask ye olde Zelda dungeon. It is ye olde. I've been using it for like 15 years now. Control F. Fairy Fountain. Okay, so you can get Nehru's love here apparently. Okay, I can see where on the map it is, and it is not this fucking place. And I had a feeling it was not this fucking place, but I just wanted to make sure. So it is indeed over this way. It's over here. It's kind of a big area, you know, so... Oh god, I've got the bird coming after me! Let's see if we can actually get into here without dying. It may be possible. Didn't work. Oh god. Is that gonna blow it up? Is that gonna blow it up? Yes. Oh, I was so close. I wanted to at least not have to use this fairy. Oh well. Life goes on, doesn't it? Let's go. Analog stick, please. Okay, I don't think that was the analog stick. I think it was because it was hard to walk through there. Anyway. Yeah, lowest fucking turnout for this game that I have done so far. Or lowest turnout for a recording of this game that I have done so far, to speak in coherent fucking English. Now, this is not a fairy fountain that I can actually get fairies from. Annoyingly. She can heal my wounds, but she cannot give me fairies to put in bottles, which is annoying. But anyway. I don't know where I can get fairies. Where can I get fairies? Let's do a quick Google search. She's gonna go... and she's gonna, like, do this shit for a while, so I've got some time. She's gonna give me her magic titty spell. Sorry for slurping. I'm not looking for great fairies, I'm just looking for... Okay, so you've got fairy fountains and great fairy fountains. You've got Nehru's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic... Sorry, it's defensive magic you can use with C. Okay. Now... I don't want... Okay, pink fairy fountains are what I want. That's what IGN calls them. You know, I mean... Ladies and gentlemen, IGN has been irrelevant for more than 20 years. Let's just put it out there. But anyway, IGN calls them pink fairy fountains, but IGN today will give me the information. For once. Okay. So there's one in Zora's River, Sacred Forest Meadow, Kakariko Graveyard, Hyrule Field, Gerudo's Fortress. You need the Song of Storms there. Oh, there is a... Near the entrance to the Desert Colossus is a small oasis with palm trees, a stone and a dry pool. Stand on the stone and play the Song of Storms. This is a great fucking screen, by the way. And I'd like to apologize to you all for making you look at this for so long. I wasn't looking at the screen. I was busy looking at my laptop. So, now I know what to do at the Desert Colossus. Hi, Milkshake. Super Milkshake. I was just talking about how there was such a low turnout for this stream today. Don't know why. Good thing it doesn't bother me at all. I was just observing it. But yeah, welcome. Out of interest, Milkshake, just so that I can know. Did you get a notification for this stream? Because usually if I have a low turnout, it has less to do with the fact that people happen to not be around, and more to do with the fact that YouTube's being fucking useless, and chooses not to send out the notifications. So, yeah, ooh god. So let's go play the Song of Storms if I can remember how to play it. You were pigging out. Well, that's fine. You're welcome to do that. I was doing the beverage drinking opposite of that because I'm on the whiskey at the moment. What are we playing? No, that's the Sun song. No, that's the... I've forgotten it. Oh, I was close though, hold on. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do. Is it really not that? What the fuck is it then? Endless Korean barbecue. Okay, you did get a notification. That's a good thing. So I guess just it happens to be the case that no one wants to watch me play Ocarina of Time. Anyway. I was close. So we played the Song of Storms on this stone, and then the oasis becomes lush again, and then the fairies will come. Okay, so we do need to fill up our bottles here. We have 3 empty bottles, and we will equip them all. And now, with full health and 3 fairies, we shall... Not water, you dickhead! Oh, never mind, I thought he was collecting water. Okay, hold on. Fairies. Okay. I don't know. They might be watching on mobile. They should stop watching on mobile, because mobile is inferior, of course. But anyway. Now, let's equip that, and we should be ready to go and take on the boss of the Spirit Temple. And it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, we have easily taken care of the entirety of the Spirit Temple in this one recording comfortably. So, that is a good thing. We have been streaming for 1 hour and 57 minutes, and looks like we're not going to need to go anywhere near the 3-hour mark this time around, which I'm quite glad of, because otherwise I'd be cutting it pretty fine for when I needed to go and go somewhere else. You have to unsubscribe and resub after each update on mobile to get notifications. Thanks, YouTube. That's exactly what I would expect of a website with billions of users. Billions. Fucking Jesus. I mean, I'm not surprised anymore. Nothing surprises me with YouTube. They are completely inept, those people. Completely inept. And the reason why they are completely inept is because they don't have to be good at what they do. They can just fuck around all day, every day, and everyone will sit down and take it, myself included. Because what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm just gonna keep making videos and complain about it. You know, I'm fully aware of that. So, you know, there's no incentive whatsoever for them to actually do the right thing and actually have a good website. Why would they need to do that? Have a good website? What do you mean? And that's basically what they're like at the moment. And what they will be for the foreseeable future until such time that competition arises. And the only people who are going to do that, I think, are Microsoft or Google. Well, no, sorry, YouTube is Google, what am I talking about? Microsoft, I think, are the only ones who are going to be able to compete, and people will go, Doomlink, what do you mean Microsoft? They're fucking terrible. I'm like, relax. They're the ones who have the money. They're going to attempt to compete. I'm not saying that their product is going to be good. Let's look at it realistically. Google's product is pretty shit. So, you know, I'm not saying that Microsoft is going to be the herald of a new video streaming future for the internet. And the last company I fucking want to be doing that is Microsoft, let's be real. But, you know, they've got the money and they've got the vague interest at the moment, we'll put it that way. So, yeah, what can I say other than that? Am I going the right way right now? Oh yeah, that's right, I can hookshot to... Sorry, I forgot what I was doing. I had it in my memory that I couldn't actually access that side, and then I realized that last time that I went there, I did see that you could hookshot up to that thing. So, unless I can get to the top of the statue by climbing this, which I don't think is possible, but... No. Oh! I don't think that's gonna work, is it? No. D Live will be the future if they get more funding. God. Is D Live the one where they're so fucking obsessed with money? There was, like, at the start, there was, like, I had signed up for a few different live stream services. When I say at the start, I mean when I started doing live streams, early 2019. And I signed up for a few different ones. Mixer was not one of them, actually. And I don't intend to stream on Mixer at any point. Sorry that I can't speak. But I think D Live was one of them. They have sort of a yellow and white theme, if I'm remembering that correctly. If they're the people that I'm thinking of. And I remember when I was signing up for their thing, at every fucking turn, it was all about how much money you can make. And I'm just like, I don't want to make money. Am I some kind of alien who wants to just record videos for the fun of it? You know? I'm from a different fucking world, you know? Everyone who makes videos now does it with the intention of making money, and I'm thinking, well, there's more to life than making money, guys. And I can assure you, you probably don't want a job where you can play games and make money, because you'll never want to play games as a hobby again, because you'll be forced to sit down in front of a fucking game. Like, it's not just about playing the game and making money and being forced to play the game constantly. You have to also be an entertaining person for that entire time, you know. Well, that's right, Ultimate Bonfire. He says, as long as you love it and it makes you happy, that's what really matters. And this is the thing, like, a lot of people end up compromising on what they enjoy and what they love for the sake of making money while live streaming and thinking, well, this is not the way that you should be approaching it. If you happen to make money as a result, that's a good thing, but as soon as you start changing your life around it, then you've lost it, because then at that point, it's enslaved you, and your viewers have enslaved you, and the last people that I want enslaving me, or the last people that I want to be in servitude to, are fucking stream viewers, because I don't know if you're lucky enough to get a decent, you know, stream viewing community, but the Twitch community as I know it is fucking useless. Like, most of them are fucking useless. Not everyone who watches Twitch is fucking useless, but god damn it, whenever I go into a Twitch chat, it's like a bunch of people from who should be locked up in a padded cell and should not be allowed to communicate with the outside world. That's what it's like whenever I go on Twitch chats these days. Not that I ever do. I shouldn't even say these days, but anyway. Oh, I need to kill this thing, hold on. But the point is that, you know, if your employer are people like that, or your employers are people like that, God forbid. But anyway, extra cash is fine for sure. I think making money is not a bad thing, but as soon as you start to make it your main source of income, you've lost it completely. There are only certain people who can make it work, and those are the variety streamers, or the people who do whatever the fuck they want. The people who can basically shit on camera and have everyone love it. People like PewDiePie, for example. He's the shining example of shitting on camera and making money for it. So, you know, if you can be like him, then you've made it. Anyone else who is basically forced, for example, to record the same fucking game endlessly to make money, ouch, is about all I can say. Speaking of ouch, that hurt. But yeah. I hate money in general, says Milkshake. I like money, but, you know, sometimes you need to be careful about what you do to make money, because it can be kind of unpleasant. And I don't know if any of you have ever experienced serious game burnout, but there is a certain power that the individual holds, which is, I can stop playing this game at any time. In other words, when I get really fucking sick of this game, I can just stop playing it, and that's not a problem. But if you're one of those people who has a career in recording a particular game, not only do you have to continue playing this game past the point that you want to play it, you also have to be entertaining while recording it. Imagine that. And people think that's fucking desirable? Oh, I've gone and positioned myself in the completely wrong place. Jesus Christ. But yeah, like, how terrible is that? And, I mean, some people would say, well, that's just the level of professionalism that you need to have to record for a career. And I'm thinking, well, okay, we can talk about it from the perspective of professionalism, but how about we look at it from a more humane perspective? Is that something you want to fucking do? I don't think so. Oh, I can play games for a living. Of course it's not that easy. That's why you get these Twitch streamers who are constantly complaining, you know, they could be fucking blues artists if they had a creative bone in their body. And it's one of those things where, of course it's not that great. And people have these fantasies where they want to actually do that. No, actually, that's not what you want. But anyway. What you want is the impossible, in actual fact. Did I go the wrong way again? Yes. Where am I supposed to go in this fucking room? I keep forgetting. Here is where I want to go. Okay, now we can take on Twin Rover, and I've lost a few hearts in the process, but hopefully we can get these back. Excellent. Doesn't look like we can get them back, but that's alright. We have 3 fairies, guys. That one chick went on a rampage over $5. I don't know anything about that, unfortunately. Ho ho ho, looks like someone is here, Come. Well, it looks like we've got the fucking Father Christmas of Ocarina of Time here. He, looks like it, Kotaka. It's interesting because we saw them in the last recording that we did for Majora's Mask in a completely different setting. What an outrageous fellow he is to intrude so boldly into our temple, ho ho ho. Of course she's going ho ho ho. Not ho ho ho, like Merry Christmas sort of thing. I'm gonna need some more whiskey for this fight. Again, we're going really well for time. We are at 2 hours and 7 minutes, and we are at the boss. I was thinking we'd be at this boss by like 2 hours and 40 minutes, but not that that was an educated guess, it was a pure guess actually. In other words, I got through this dungeon a lot faster than I did the Fire Temple. And I don't know why I got through the Fire Temple so slowly, like I was also on the whiskey during that recording. Maybe I was on too much of the whiskey during that recording, but yeah. Maybe I was having like 3 shots a swig. Anyway, we should teach this outrageous fellow a lesson. Yeah, we should. Oh, loyal minion. Come on, I want to fight you two, not this fucking... this guy. He's gonna give us some hearts anyway. Destroy this intruder on our behalf. Okay. You do that. He's just gonna have a bit more health than the others, that's all. Iron Knuckles. There's his axe. Alright, General Onyx. No, General Onyx was a lot cooler than you were. Or than you are. Soon to be were. That I can guarantee. Of course, it's a lot easier to do the attack and then backflip maneuver with the Goron sword due to its range. I can't see shit. No way. I think he just loses his armor and then... oh! It's Nabooru. Or Naboru. Can I pick up those hearts, please? I hope they don't disappear. Nice hair. How did you get all of that hair in to that helmet? Where am I? Yeah, it's leather belt from Ash's Retarded Adventure. I remember that shit. I wonder if people, you know, for example, over the last, I think it was 7 or 8 years, no, more like 6 or 7 years, abridged series became kind of popular. So I wonder if YouTube Poops did as well. Like, you know, back in the late 2000s, they were pretty interesting. But Ash's Retarded Adventure was a pretty enjoyable YouTube poop. But, yeah. Just another one of those dead art forms of the internet. Probably dead, I mean, I think it's dead. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo, Kotake. Is that right? Maybe we should make her work for the great Ganondorf for a little while longer. Ho ho ho. Then we should brainwash her again! Yeah, go for it. But anyway, in Ash's Retarded Adventure, Pikachu was named Leather Belt, and he would go, "Ah!" But it was really weird because he wouldn't just do that, he'd be like, "Leather Belt, ah!" And I always thought that was so funny because it was so random. It's like, it's fucking Pikachu and it's this guy going, "Leather Belt, ah!" And I'm like, what is that reference even? It's just that level of randomness really tickles me. But anyway, I haven't watched that in so long. It's just one of those things. I remember one of the funniest things that I ever saw due to its randomness was a series that I only ever found in the very early days of Google Video. Back when Google Video first became a thing. And it was Avatar the Abridged Series Uncensored. It was unrelated to Avatar the Abridged Series as it was being uploaded on YouTube in around 2008 or 2007, whatever it was. And whenever Google Video first came around, maybe it was 2008, and Avatar the Abridged Series Uncensored, which incidentally I couldn't find again by 2010 or so, had it was just really dumb because it had these phrases spoken from like completely different sources that were basically spliced into the video. And I remember situations where, like, for example, it was an episode of Avatar The Last Airbender from the final book of the series, the Fire book, and it was I can't even remember how to describe the episode, but anyway, I remember some guy was offering Sokka's sword, that black sword, and he was like, "Maybe you'd like your friends found, dick!" And it was just like really ridiculous, like that sort of thing where they'd just splice in these random rude words into the scene, and it would create a completely different story where instead of a guy offering a sword, he was offering, you know, sexual favors, and it was like the whole thing, you know. And it really, I just used to laugh so much just from the randomness of it. Maybe it wouldn't make me laugh as much now because that was a long time ago, but yeah, I think I'm sure it doesn't exist anymore because I couldn't find it again. You know, 10 years ago I couldn't find it. So now I think it's long gone, but yeah, it was pretty damn funny. Anyway, that's enough reminiscing. Avatar the Abridged series, the one that I'm not referring to, that wasn't as funny. Like, that was alright. I guess the most memorable episode was that stupid one where he's going, "Pay attention to me," the whole time. Look at that stupid kid, he came blah blah blah, I can't read it. Oh well. But yeah, that was one of the more recent, that was like the last episode I think I watched. Back when he was still making them. "With my flame, I will burn him to the bone." You do that. Okay. "With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul." Okay, so let's see how he performed with this boss. Coordination is down, but not out. On my part, that is. Sorceress Sisters Twin Rover. Let's do it. Okay, so I think they will... Who's going to attack me first? So basically what we need to do is find the one who wants to attack us first, and we will be prepared to shield them. What I think I will do is I will pull out my Master Sword so that I have easier... Come on! Who's attacking me? Is it you? You. So we'll absorb this. Or not. Okay, we need to position ourselves a little bit differently. Okay, let's get ready to point this at the fire sorceress. Come on, there we go. I don't think we can hit her at this point, no. So we need to get them so that they're both kind of in our field of vision. Are you attacking me? Who's attacking me? Okay. No, stop targeting. Get over here. Fuck you. So it's really important that they're both in the same general spot in relation to us. No, don't target. Shit! Okay, come on. Get her! Get her! Fuck! God, it's hard enough with my GameCube analog stick, but with this it's really difficult. Because, as some of you may very well be aware, I usually play the GameCube version of this. And it's, again, it's hard enough with a GameCube analog stick, but God. There we go. You're not too late, gaming. I mean, to be fair, I've been recording for over 2 hours now, so I guess you're late, but I'll be going for another 10 or 15 minutes. No, don't go over there! I can't hit you. So annoying. God, look at that fire effect. That's actually not so far away from the fire effects of Wind Waker. And this is in 1998, so this was definitely a pretty ambitious boss fight, graphically, I would say. I mean, it's not the same as Wind Waker, I'm not trying to say that, but the actual effects of the fire are pretty ambitious. Maybe it's better to stand on one of these. Come on, girl! What are you doing? Oh. Let's read this. Twin Rover Cormac, Ganondorf's surrogate mother. Jesus. Sorceress of Flame. She seems vulnerable to low temperature. I didn't know they had that kind of relationship. Surrogate mother, so what? She's actually like a mother figure to that guy? That's really weird. Well, what about Cormac? Oh, sorry, that's Cormac, I mean Kotaka. Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen, Ganondorf has 2 mothers, which isn't actually strange, because, well, why a surrogate mother? What about his actual mothers? Because it wouldn't be a mother and father, because as we know, it's the Gerudo tribe, and they're all a bunch of women. But anyway, saw your notification but was delivering pizza. Well, fair enough. Everyone is busy today, but they've all come in eventually, at the very least. Stop it! Okay, can one of you attack me, please? Okay, stop fucking... Jesus. Alright, you do your attack. I'm gonna just not bother, because you're not in the right position. Oh no. How do I get back up? Okay, only the main platform can be climbed onto. Here we go. This is going to work. If I can aim it right. Hit her. There we go. I might get my arrow out. Or my bow, sorry. Okay, let's get serious now, Kotake. So they're going to fuse together. Now, this is where we need to absorb the attack into the shield. And... past that point, I'm not sure what we're supposed to do, and Link is, like, actually attracted to this thing, you know. Which is fair, he hasn't had a good look at a woman since, well, a long time ago. So I think we need to absorb 2 ice things at the same time, is that right? Or do we need to absorb 3? Another ice thing. Yes, we need to absorb 3. And now we jump over there. And then hit her with our sword. Straight. Look at me doing horizontal cuts across both of her breasts. Wow. I'm sorry. My condolences. From a man to a woman, I'm sorry. That must hurt. It's like getting a horizontal slice across your fucking testicles. Would you like that? I mean, the sensitivity of testicles versus breasts are not quite the same. I understand this, but still, that's pretty rough. So next she's probably going to hit me with some ice, so we're going to avoid that. No, she's going to be helpful for us. She's going to help us out, you know. Whatever. I'm going to avoid your tits this time. I say, as I... Actually, no, I'm sort of hitting her arm at this point. Again, I'm sorry. Maybe the reason why Link is hitting her tits is because, he's just so heavily attracted to them. Well, to be fair, it's not the first pair of tits he's laid eyes on. The Great Fairy's probably a bit of eye candy for him. Oh, not to mention, see, I was bullshitting when I was saying that he hasn't been exposed to tits. What's going on? Why are they making it so easy for me? But yeah, Impa's tits. God. Those, disturbingly pointy breasts that could cut glass. I mean, if that's what Link's into. I mean, it's Nintendo 64, of course he's into that. Have you seen Link's nose? Everything's pointy in this game. I bet he's into that. Ugh. Shoot, what a fresh kid. What? This time we'll get serious, right, Kotake? What? Hey, come on, man. What is that above your head? I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. But I'm only 400 years old. And I'm only just 380 years old. We're twins, don't try to lie about your age. You must have gone senile. Who are you calling senile? Is that how you treat your older sister? We are twins, how can you be older? Well, there is actually, in a twin relationship, one who is oldest, and that's usually the one who comes out the vagina first, you understand? Because if both come out at the same time... I'll come back to haunt you, she says. Yeah, we don't want both to come out at the same time, long story short. Okay. But I think they're banking on the players of this game. No fucking way. I just missed my heart container. I just missed my heart container. Okay, well I do have some time to continue recording. But that's pretty fucking annoying, isn't it? I missed my heart container, so I have to go back into that fucking room. That is not what I wanted to do. Because it takes me a little bit of time to get back there. But anyway. It's Naboru, or Naburu. Hi, Naburu. If you want a real chick, this is the one, Link. Forget Zelda, this is the girl, you want this one. Kid, let me thank you. Just take it from me, Link. Words of experience. She's got more experience herself. And she's got a better personality. She'll be better in bed. Look at what the little kid has become in the past 7 years, a competent swordsman. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches and used by Ganondorf to do his evil will. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be the Sage of Spirit? Yeah, a thief, who apparently has the morals to not steal from women and children, who would have thought? And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. Yeah, I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. And you do that. Kid? No, Link, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back then, I give you this medallion. Well, damn you. I wanted you to keep the promise. Alrighty, so this is the final medallion. And what we do at this point, I don't really remember. We'll try to do one more recording of this game, and then have that be the final one. But, yeah. I'm pretty pissed off because now I have to go back to the boss room and get that piece of, heart container. That piece of heart container. If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. There we go, Link. There's your door open. I should have kept the promise I made back then. You know, after being hit on by the likes of Ruto, the fish girl, and having Zelda dress as a fucking man, I think we know who Link should be going for at this point. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. The time for the final showdown with the King of Evil has come. I really wouldn't like to... I'd prefer not to look at your face like this, Roru, but anyway. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. I think we can guess who it is. They'd better not take me to the fucking Temple of Time, because I have a heart container to get. Desert Colossus. Son of a bitch. Again, I'm pretty annoyed that I have to go back, but whatever. I wasn't thinking straight, evidently. How is the camera position? I think it's still pretty good. Yes, it is. Need to go and get this elevator. Elevator. Instead of T-O-R, it's T-E-U-R. Elevator. I'm very French, if you were not aware. Not impressed that I have to be going through here again. Anyone just joining me? We have finished this dungeon. I know it looks like we haven't, but we have. Just relax. Anyway, I think we got all chests, didn't we? No, we missed one in this place. Mustn't have been very interesting. Excuse me for the inward belch there. Get up there, Link, please. Again, we currently have the Master Sword equipped. I guess I'll go and put on the Goron Sword so that I don't get a fright when I next enter combat with something that needs to die. I've got one leg crossed over the other at the moment, and that's proving to be very awkward with my tripod at the moment. Because I can't really put my leg anywhere good, but anyway. You know, it confuses me when people are like, oh, you sit like a woman. No one actually says that, but, well, when I was younger, you know, when I had to deal with stupid fucking kids, yeah, some would say that, but, you know, people used to fucking sit like that. Back in the day. Oh, fuck, I always forget this thing. Every time. But yeah, people used to sit like that. Like, guys, you just used to sit like that. And it's not like people were overly feminine back then. It just wasn't a feminine way to sit. It was a normal way to just put your legs, you know. But anyway. Alright, let's try and do this correctly. More whiskey. So this was going to be a shorter recording, and then I went and left my heart container behind. Here we go again. One day I will learn. One day I will learn. But anyway. Am I going to make it? Yes. Because I've positioned myself correctly. We want to position ourselves on this side this time around, you see. Yes, indeed. Get up there. Relax. How much whiskey have we in? That much. Not too much. So, about that. Anyway. Usually I limit myself to half a bottle. Oh, thanks Artoli. I'm guessing that's a reference to .hackgu. If so, good to know. I'm a fan of Shino personally, but Artoli is nice too. I feel bad for Artoli because of how Haseo treats her. I feel bad for her all the time. Okay, let's just wait, and now we go up. But yeah, Shino, I prefer Shino because she's got that real sort of, she's got that maturity. She's got that tenderness, that maturity, I don't know. But Atoli's a good girl. She gets a little bit too much shit from Haseo. I've only watched the anime for Dot Hack Roots and the GU Trilogy movies, as well as GU Returner, but I've only gotten through Volume 1 of GU, the game, so, yeah. You can play Zelda on PlayStation now? God. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of Dot Hack, but I'm a fan of Dot Hack. Have been for a while, mainly from the animes. Well, I hate saying animes. The anime plural. And where's my heart container? There it is. So tricky of them to put it there. Because it did technically start with anime, because Dot Hack Sign started a few months before they released this game. Hold on. I'll show you it. Where is it? I've put it somewhere. Here we go. It's going to be backwards, forgive me. But this is the first Dot Hack game. It is on PS2. Dot Hack Infection. And, yeah. They started airing Dot Hack Sign just before that came out. And, yeah. Oh, just a random game you picked up and played? Yeah, fair enough. Have you played the remaster? Because that's what I'm playing at the moment. I was always wanting to play the original on PS2, but when they announced that the remaster was coming sometime in 2016, like that's when they announced it, it actually came out in 2017, I was like, well shit, I'm gonna hold off and wait until the remaster comes out, and I started playing that, and it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. And I still have a lot more to enjoy with the game. I definitely recommend playing the remaster then. Once you're feeling like replaying the game, definitely aim to play the remaster. If you haven't done 100% of the game yet, then I'd say have your first time be on the PC version with the remaster. It's not going to be particularly taxing on your computer if you have a bad computer, but yeah, you'd probably want at least a basic graphics card rather than integrated graphics with your CPU. But, yeah. I'm probably gonna head for the Temple of Time. I've got some time left to actually do some cutscenes, so how about we do that now? Just to make it a little bit easier for our next recording. Here we go. But yeah, Dot Hack is really hit and miss. The only anime that I liked, really, of Dot Hack was Dot Hack Sign. I'd rank it as follows. Dot Hack Sign, Dot Hack Quantum, Dot Hack Roots, Dot Hack Liminality, Dot Hack... Well look, Tasogare no Ude wa Densetsu was really fucking bad. Like, I hated that. A lot of people watched that. I think it aired in 2003. That was a lot of people's first introduction to Dot Hack. And it was really not good. A lot of people watched it when they were young, and it just, yeah. Dot Hack Roots was one of those weird shows. Like, that was the prequel to GU. If you haven't seen Dot Hack Roots, I would recommend it, because it gives you a lot of the background story to GU. I was lucky in that I had already seen Dot Hack Roots before starting Dot Hack GU. But, yeah. It's one of those things. PS3? Don't you mean PS2? Or did they re-release it for PS3? I don't know. I didn't know they re-released it. You have overcome many hardships and awakened 6 sages. And now you have a final challenge. A showdown with Ganondorf, the King of Evil. Yes, indeed. Before that, I have things I want only to tell to you. Please listen. You watched Roots? That's good. That really sad story with the old guy, I forgot his name now. The one who would always make weird noises. He'd always be like, at moments when he wouldn't have any dialogue and there would be a scene cut to his face, he'd go like, It was like, what's going on with you? Ironically, I would think things like, wow, you sound like you're dying. Sadly, he was, in actuality, but anyway. I don't think that's what they were going for, but yeah, he was dying. Another unknown legend of the Triforce passed down by the Shadow Folk, the Sheikahs. I'm not much of a Persona fan, gaming. I didn't even know there was an anime, to be honest, but yeah. For example, some guy played me the Persona theme at work. He's a big anime fan. He always plays Japanese music in the kitchen. So like, you walk into the kitchen and it's like fucking Japanese music. It's great. But he was playing the Persona theme and he said to me, "Hey, do you know this song?" And I'm like, "No." And he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't play Persona. Relax." But yeah, I know a lot of people are into Persona, but I haven't tried it. Like, I'm not going to say that I've tried it and didn't like it. It's just that when it comes to playing new games, I really am very selective. I'd like to play Nier because I wanted to play Nier Gestalt back when that came out, whenever that would have been, 2009, something like that. Nier Gestalt, there were two Nier games that were kind of similar to each other. There was Gestalt and there was Replicant, I think. Around that time, like, they were very similar games but with slightly different stories. Replicant and Gestalt, I wanted to play one of those two, but like back when they came out, but I never ended up doing that. And then Automata came out and everyone was going, "This is the best game ever!" And they were sort of like, you know, there were tears, there were bright red boners, there were all sorts of things going on about Automata. And I thought, well, I don't know if this is any good, but maybe it is. But I would rather play the older games first. And so maybe eventually I'll play Nier. But, yeah. There's a lot of dialogue going on at the moment, but I'm not reading any of it. I have read it before, but anyway. I'm just going to pick up where Sheik left off. 7 years ago, Ganondorf, the King of Thieves, used the door you opened in the Temple of Time and entered the Sacred Realm. You haven't played Nier? I don't know if it's any good, but it's a JRPG from what I think was a pretty good era for JRPGs, sort of like the late 2000s. Maybe it wasn't a good era for JRPGs. I don't know anything about them, so yeah. All I know is that Final Fantasy has not been a good example of a good JRPG since 7. I think Final Fantasy 6 was really good. It's really interesting because I think Final Fantasy 7 was the one that got the remaster recently, wasn't it? But 7 wasn't even a good one. Like, it was alright, but 6 was the really good one, I think. Anyway, but when he laid his hands on the Triforce, the legend came true. Oh my god. The Triforce separated into 3 parts. I like the way you think, Artoli. I feel the same way. You know, people are so, like, people get into these, they jump on these bandwagons and go, "Oh, this game is so great, oh my god." And I'm like, well, maybe it is. Or maybe you haven't played the older games in the series and have no concept of what's good or bad. Maybe it's actually kind of alright and is not as good as the older games. That's kind of what the Soul series was like, you know. But anyway. That's a long conversation to get onto, and it's probably not applicable to JRPGs anyway, but I did find that with Final Fantasy, that series bombed, but it never died, because, you know, it started off so well, and it was up and down through the whole of its, like, through all of the iterations. They weren't consistent. They'd have a good one, they'd have a bad one, they'd have a couple of good ones, then another bad one. I don't remember exactly which ones were good and which ones were bad, because I'm not very familiar with the series, but, you know, it was never that consistent. But it had that staying power, you know? I don't know. Yeah, lots of dialogue. That's a very Japanese sort of thing. And I think, you know, with lots of dialogue, you have to have good gameplay if you've got a game with lots of dialogue. Because if you've got shit gameplay with a game of lots of dialogue, for example, like a more modern example would be Shoujigen Game Neptune. So, like, which is translated as Hyperdimension Neptunia. That was a game from 2010 and played like a game from 2005. You know, it was really kind of bad. Like, the gameplay was not very good, but I enjoyed the dialogue aspects to it. And what had me... It had me feeling as if I wished I were playing a visual novel rather than an actual game, you know? So I think if you've got crappy gameplay, just make it a visual novel. Forget the gameplay side of it. You know, you need to have engaging and exciting gameplay as well if you're going to go heavy story. So, because you've got a whole visual novel genre to contend with there. So, I don't know. Yeah, Neptunia, not a fan of that. Not at all. Just because of the gameplay. The strength of the Triforce of Power enabled him to become a mighty, evil king, but his dark ambitions were not satisfied. Oh dear. To gain complete mastery of the world, Ganondorf started looking for those chosen by destiny to hold the 2 other Triforce parts. The one who holds the Triforce of Courage is you, Link. Is Link gonna have a reaction? No. His reaction was... But anyway. The 7th sage who is destined to be the leader of them all. Oh my god. It's Sheik. He is the one with the Triforce. Who is it? Oh my god. Sheik is a cross-dresser. You're lucky it's the Mardi Gras. It's March 1st, guys. It's the Mardi Gras. He's allowed. It is I. Or rather, she's allowed. It is I, the Princess of Hyrule, Zelda. Oh yeah, Neptunia did have an anime. I did watch that. It was alright. It was sort of a light-hearted slice of life. To be honest, I enjoyed watching the anime more than I did playing the games. But anyway. I haven't played much of the games. I played a little bit of the first one. The remaster of the first one. And I played Cyber Dimension Neptunia for Goddesses Online, which I do intend to do a live stream playthrough of at some point. Don't know when. And then I think that's it. Yeah. Hi Hiroki. Welcome. Hiroki Saito. Yeah, I'm also a big Zelda fan, so we are alike in that way. I apologize for meeting you in disguise, but it was necessary to hide from the King of Evil. Please forgive me. On that day, 7 years ago, Ganondorf attacked Hyrule Castle. Oh, here we go. You thought we were done with the flashbacks, but no, we weren't. I saw you as I was escaping from the castle with my attendant, Impa. Yeah, well, I remember this. We don't need this flashback, but you can do it anyway. Oh, it's black and white. It happened a long time ago, back when we didn't have those coloured film things. We didn't have that kind of technology back in those days. I threw the ocarina and missed him. It ended up in the water, and then it got all water drained, and it lost its magic powers until Link dried it out. I thought I should entrust the ocarina to you. I thought that would be our best chance. Zelda is only cool as Sheik. Yeah, only cool when he dresses, or she dresses as a man. As long as you had the ocarina in your possession, I thought Ganondorf could never enter the Sacred Realm, but it turned out that I was utterly ignorant. Something I could never expected happen. Really. Well, maybe you could have thought about it a little bit more. After you opened the door of time, the Master Sword sealed you away in the Sacred Realm. Your spirit remained in the Sacred Realm, and then the Triforce fell into Ganondorf's hands. he went on to invade the Sacred Realm. So because we pulled the sword, which was technically our destiny, we actually empowered Ganondorf. Which was okay, because he ended up giving us a quest to actually begin when we returned in 7 years. So actually, we facilitated our own quest, which is kind of funny. Ganondorf had become the evil king, and the Sacred Realm became a world of evil. All of this is an unfortunate coincidence. I passed myself off as a Sheikah and hoped that you would return. I waited for 7 years. My battery is running low on my laptop, which is a little annoying. How much longer am I going to record? I've got another 5 to 10 minutes to record until I really should go. And now you are back. The Dark Age ruled by Ganondorf, the evil king, will end. Okay, I'd better plug in my laptop before it dies. I don't want to run the risk of that. One moment. Sorry if you can hear any sounds as a result of that. Alright, we are now plugged in. Because if my laptop dies, then I lose my chats, you know. The stream will be fine, but I won't be able to read what you say. I will then seal the door to the Sacred Realm from this world. Thus, Ganondorf, the evil king, will vanish from Hyrule. Link. In order to do this, I need your courage again. Please protect me while I do my part. And here is a weapon that can penetrate the evil king's defenses. The power given to the chosen ones. I'm guessing it's the light arrow? The sacred arrow of the light. Was that 4 exclamation marks? That's a lot. This is a very serious situation. Either that or she's Spanish. There we go. It's the light arrow. We don't have the ice arrow. I think there's an ice arrow in this game. But I didn't pick it up. You got the light arrow. Set it to sea and your arrows will be powered up. The light of justice will smite evil. Yes, indeed. Alrighty. So I'm glad that I took care of this in this recording because it makes it a little bit easier to get the rest of the game finished in the next recording, which will be part 18, I'm pretty sure. That rumbling, it can't be. Oh no! Princess Zelda, you foolish traitor. I commend you for avoiding my pursuit for 7 long years. But you let your guard down. I knew you would appear if I let this kid wander around. Oh my god. It's not very evil to surround her in a pink fucking crystal, but anyway. My only mistake was to slightly underestimate the power of this kid. What do you mean, slightly? I fucking foiled your plans. I have all of the medallions, mate. No, it was not the kid's power I misjudged. It was the power of the Triforce of Courage. Oh, so you're gonna play down my abilities, are you? You bastard. But with the Triforce of Wisdom that Zelda has, when I obtain 2 Triforces, then I will become the true ruler of the world. No, you won't. This guy thinks he can dress in a big fucking red and gold cape and play piano all day, but no, I'm gonna turn up and ruin his day. And I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? No, I'm not gonna use a fishing rod, it's not Twilight Princess. I'm gonna use a bottle to fight him. If you want to rescue Zelda, come to my castle. I will do that. It's not that funny, actually. Okay. Now, I don't remember how to get the golden gauntlets, actually. I don't know if we get them in Ganon's castle or somewhere else. But I have a feeling that that will actually be a task for the next recording that we do. We are at the point where I probably should be, you know, going somewhere else. And to be honest, this is a good starting point for my next recording, which will indeed be the final recording for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, the live stream playthrough series. or sub-series, whatever you want to call that. Excuse me. Again, this live stream series has been a little bit different to the other ones that I've done. Like, for example, Wind Waker was done in, I think, 6 or 7 recordings because I did all of them in long recordings, much like this one. This has been going for 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 hours and 50 minutes. And, yeah, with Wind Waker, all of them were minimum 2 hours, maximum like 5 to 5.5. So that's kind of what I was wanting for this series, the live stream playthrough series. I wanted all of the games that I played to be like that. But something about Ocarina of Time, it's not that easy to play it with long recordings. What's going on with his leg? Link, are you okay? His right leg has been twitching violently. I don't know. Some kind of condition. Hopefully he can kill Ganondorf before he... You're glad you missed that. You don't like Wind Waker. Wow. Well, I'm a huge fan of Wind Waker, actually. I recorded the original version. I did a Let's Play of the HD version and did a live stream playthrough of the GameCube version. But, yeah. My next port of call will be... Well, not my next, but soon I will be doing a live stream playthrough of Twilight Princess HD. How do you feel about Twilight Princess, Artoli? Let's have a conversation before we finish up. I'll pour about a shot of Ardmore. You like Twilight Princess? Awesome. Well, that's interesting. I'm guessing you don't like Wind Waker either because you don't like the sailing, or you don't like the art style. I'd say because you like Twilight Princess, you probably don't like the art style of Wind Waker, is that right? Because some people don't like... I think the same people who dislike Wind Waker sometimes don't like Twilight Princess because people were pissed off about the sailing of Wind Waker and were also pissed off with the Wolf Link parts of Twilight Princess. Thought so. So the way that I look at it is that Zelda is one of those series that surpasses the art. People had issues with the way Wind Waker looked when it came out. That was a big issue with the community and Wind Waker. It was all about how it looked. People had certain expectations for the Zelda that would precede, or rather come after, Majora's Mask, because they had sort of a demo that I think came out in 2001. There was a demo that was publicized, which basically showed a super alpha version of what would later become Twilight Princess. And then they came out with Wind Waker, and it was a completely different art style, very cartoonish, and it looked silly. And I feel that way. This was the first iteration of Toon Link, and it doesn't look great. And I understand people's gripes with that. But when I sat down and played Wind Waker and gave it a shot, and really just finished it, I sat back and I said, I had a fucking good time. And it's a great game. It's one of those things where I think the Zelda series is more than just an art style. It's an experience. It's sitting down, playing the game, and letting the game give to you what it has to offer. And I think Wind Waker has a lot to offer. So, yeah. This was more than a single shot. You have it for Wii U? Look, I'd recommend playing it, Artoli, if you haven't played it. Like, I'm guessing you've played it, that's probably why you have it on Wii U. Like, I wouldn't buy it on Wii U if I wouldn't play it. But, yeah. To me, it's strange to dislike Wind Waker purely on the basis of its art style after having played it. People's initial reactions to Wind Waker were dislike because of its art style, and also, as a result, they didn't play the game. So they stayed in this headspace where the game sucks because it looks stupid. Did you get it with the Wii U or something? Well, anyway, if you haven't played it, I would recommend playing it. It's pretty good on Wii U as well. It's basically the same game, but I wouldn't even say streamlined. It's got certain things made a little bit easier, which can be an issue because Wind Waker is a very easy game. It's not the sort of Zelda game that you put on to be challenged. Like, the game is not going to challenge you with its puzzles. It's a very simple game to play. But there are certain things about the sailing portions of the game that people didn't like. One was the fact that it took so long to sail from location to location, even when you got the song that would warp you to specific places on the sea. In Wind Waker HD, you can get a fast sail, which not only allows you to travel faster, it also changes the wind direction automatically. Because before you would have to change the direction of the wind manually using the Wind Waker if you wanted to sail in a different direction to where you were going already. So, okay. Oh, you got the Wii U, which actually had the design of Wind Waker. That's pretty cool. Wish I had that. So that came out in 2013. Shit. I probably should have gotten that as well, because that was around the time that I got the Wii U for Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I fucked up with that one. Because I got my Wii U kind of later on in 2013, because I was boycotting 3 Ultimate at the time, so... God, I could have gotten the Wind Waker HD Wii U. Oh well, I've got a regular old white Wii U, unfortunately. But yeah, definitely, you don't have to play Zelda Wind Waker, but my recommendation would be to give it a try. And don't let the art style throw you off. You've got 2? Or you mean you... I thought for a second that you meant you had 2 Wii U's. So you have 3 Ultimate as well. Good game also. I really should go. I'm not going to drag this on until it's 3 hours. Thanks for joining, Artoli, and everyone else who came. There was, in the Twitch chat, Ultimate Bonfire, who always throws me off because instead of bonfire, it's Bondfire. And there was also Milkshake and Maximus joining at the start, and A-Gaming. Thanks for joining, everyone. This is the end of the live stream. I will see you guys when I am next recording the live stream playthrough of The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. And, yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.